this world, and
everything it means to me. Please kill this little bitch.
To your other world.
Late at night in the CRT glow, escape everything I know. Someday I'll be someone else, and I'll know myself. Somewhere out there, there's someone just like me. The sound of birds so familiar and bleak. The sunrise and
could it end any other way? The clouds in my head starting to break. Staring at the sky on the morning after the windows of the last train. The station cold gray. I could become a stranger to this place, once again I would hide between the years and live there. But in the present day, the entropy remains. Every time I find a home, I just want to run away.
Between the sun hits the corners of my room, it reminds me of a dream I had, of a world where I was still afraid, but where I also belong. Deep in the sunny cracks in the pavement, sometimes late at night, I look up the names of the things that were done to me, and I try to imagine them slithering through my blood, boiled around my DNA.
And on that bus to somewhere else, I felt like a wasted stray. Run away, forget it all again, and disappear. Aching, wanting for a lifetime from someone else's mind. Can I be someone else and leave this all behind? Quivering, I don't know who to blame for the hole that I feel inside my brain. Is there a way to feel like I can be something more than this? Rested up carcass of your dreams, but I still remember. Take me back. I want to know what's new to
I was supposed to be a fucking person. They asked me what I wanted to be, but I didn't know. I couldn't know. They made me forget. I still don't know. Sometimes I feel like the lost peg, or sometimes I feel the fallen set, catching into fingers. Where the self-fed that reaches all the way up into the sky.
There's nothing here for me, and I just keep staring at the sky. I hate everything I am. Oh God, please let me die. I remember feeling something like hope before the end. I want to start again. Why does everyone feel so far away? I don't understand what I am anymore. And in the light, I can see myself in a different life.
I feel like I gaslight myself with the amount of times that I mute a tab and then unmute it and it still acts like it's muted, which is why sometimes whenever I attempt to start the chatted music, it just doesn't fucking work because it starts playing and I'm like, oh, it's not working, and then I unmute it and then it just abruptly starts like 5 seconds into it, which is a bit annoying. But hello, everybody. Oh, I gotta get this shit out of my face. I'm just joking. I'm going over here. Oh my god, I bet you guys had no idea that I have new things coming up. Wow. Sailor Synth is soon. Soon, I am thinking Saturday. Is Saturday even a good day to stream? I genuinely do not know. Because, like, I wanted it to be Monday. I wanted it to literally be today, but things didn't work out, which is fine. So I'm thinking, like, well, what is my next preferred day? Because I have reasons why I want it to be as soon as possible, which is to space out new shit. I don't want to have Sailor Synth and then the next day be Sadako Synth, you know? At least that's how I feel. I don't want to overwhelm people, although I tend to have a habit of doing that. What can I say? I'm strong. I worry that I'm using this lip ointment thing as a... How do I say this? I wonder if I'm actually hurting my lips now by not allowing my lips to have the natural moisture. Am I at a point to where I've developed a artificial dependency on this lip ointment now? Where I assume that if my lips don't feel this lubricated, that it must be bad. It's like, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But Sailor Synth coming out. Sadako Synth coming out. You know how it is. Very excited. I hope that you guys look forward to it. How are you guys doing, by the way? I hung out with some of you yesterday. I'm very delighted to say that we did get Bad Company 2 working. So I did a rare thing that I typically do not prefer to do, because a lot of people really hate it. And I don't want my server to become like something that's just paining people all the time, and then you end up wanting to mute it. But I at everybody for once to remind everybody that we do in my Discord, if you type !Discord, which I could do for you right now. Also, hi Tools. There is a gamers role and there is a movie bros role. I think I've kind of gotten over the mental hurdle that I was going through for a little bit. And I'm starting to be a bit more social again. I'm starting to be in the Discord more, talking more, like not being always on mute and everything. It was like hard to get back to that point mentally. Cause like if I go back in my shell, it's like hard for me to come out. It takes a long time. Hi. You clocked out of work? Why are they fighting? Go read. This ARC guy is like, why didn't you pin me for this? And I literally do. I literally pin this guy. He's got VIP treatment now where I'm DMing the dude. You are spoiled. You know that? You need to learn how to read. But, yeah, so if you join my Discord, please consider opting in for the gamers or movies role. Yeah, fuck you, you lying asshole. I wanted to say bitch, but that's like too mean. Literally, 1:37 a.m. Ark doesn't want to play Bad Company 2. Crazy. Actual gaslighter. Seriously though, so now that we got Bad Company 2 kind of working, that's not a game that I want to like play with everybody only once every now and then. It's like, I feel like every now and then we're just gonna pop on the server, maybe not always make a big ahead of time announcement and just like start playing. It was really fun. I dragged a few people in, Merlin, Space Marine, Arc, Faultier, but Space Marine wasn't able to get it to work. But they have now, so that's very exciting. So please consider, like, if you like Bad Company 2, please consider playing with us. It's really fun. We just get on mic and just, like, play. And weirdly enough, I'm not doing the worst. Like, I'm never gonna be as good as everyone else. I did notice that of everybody who was playing, I was the worst of us all, which is fine. I'm not hurt. And my pride is okay. But I wasn't in the bottom. I was in the top 5. So, although a lot of the other players were actually bots and some real people. It's not the most populated game because obviously it's dead. So everybody's playing the modern Battlefield 6 or whatever. Not a lot of this kind of genre like FPS. Most people don't tend to go back to the old ones. They just keep playing whatever new release comes out, even if it's worse than previous. They'll just keep doing that. But Bad Company 2 is fun because, like, that's, our preference. But from what I hear, Battlefield 6 is actually fine. But everybody would have to pay $60 for that, you know? Which, I mean, that's fine. Like, if we get to a point where we're starting to play Battlefield 6 in the server, I'm okay with that, too. Like, I don't care. But Bad Company 2 is just a preference. I do feel like like I said, I'm always going to be a little bit of a weaker player than a lot of the guys, but I feel like I've gotten the hang of things a little bit faster this time, because it's not my first time playing Bad Company 2. Like, there was a period a while back where I kind of like grinded, I unlocked Magnum ammo, which you really need for that game, and I would hold my own decently enough, you know. I do have the debuff. And okay, so there's a tricky thing about Bad Company 2. So I like to play medic, big surprise. I just want to help, because I don't have a lot of confidence in my aggression. So I'm like, well, I want to be useful. And you should be thankful, because a lot of people won't even try to be useful. All they care about is themselves. But I like to run around and give people little med packs. There's a downside, though. You are able to revive dead people. However, you are not able to magically know who is out of ammo or who wants to just die for whatever reason. Because if you die, then you can, like, get back in with a different weapon or a different this or that. Or if you're low on ammo, you'll have a refilled ammo. So it's not always ideal to be revived. And I can't always psychically tell. So sometimes people will get mad at me for, like, reviving them. But the only thing that I can control, though, is try not to be stupid when I revive people. Like, and I've done it before in the past. It's like, oh, we're being mortar striked. Oh, you got hit? And the mortar strike is still going on? Well, let me revive you in it so you can get killed again by it. Like, see, I know not to do that, okay? So I'm trying my best. Yeah, I got your back. I'm a little bit sluggish, though, no matter how much practice I get. Like, sometimes I just don't switch between my stuff quick enough, or I'm trying to pull out my gun and I'm hitting 4, but I mean to hit 3. I'll do that a little bit. But, we got that. That's going to be like our ongoing. Kind of remember whenever we went that period where we were playing lots of Monster Hunter in the server? Although I don't know if my Monster Hunter bros are even still around or like in the chat right now. But that was our kind of like go-to thing where we just hop on every other day and do that. But I would say now it's going to be Bad Company 2 for a while. But it could also be whatever game you guys want to. You could throw out suggestions. One of which is Killing Floor 1. So I'm enforcing it. I announced it in the Discord finally. But we are going to be setting up Killing Floor 1 for Saturday. Not sure what time, preferably earlier in the day so we can get enough good sessions in. It's a 6-player game, but there are servers where it's modded where you can play with multiple people, but there might be like other mods like that come with it, so you won't be getting like the raw experience. Also, Mina says that when you play with more people, it becomes even more chaotic. Worst case, taking turns. Because mostly it's a social thing, so if people have to sit out and wait for their turn, they can just like watch somebody else stream it. I feel like it's fine, and I'll let people have my slot every now and then. Killing Floor is best at 6-player, and I'm totally down with that. But I want to do that, and more. I would really like to set up Half-Life Deathmatch and more Quake 2 multiplayer. Oh, speaking of Quake, why don't we play Quake Arena? Like, cause like, there's an entire Quake game dedicated to multiplayer, correct? And then there's like multiplayer options tagged on to other Quake games that are a little bit more focused on the single player. So why aren't we playing like Quake Arena or whatever? Or is it not easy to set up? Is there some kind of server issue deal with it? Because we're typically dealing with dead games, technically, so. Half-Life Deathmatch should be easy to set up. I'm hoping it would be. It's a matter of Mina doing all that stuff, because these are I'm not overly familiar with. What about, Mina, what about Quake Arena? Or I guess that would just be Quake 3, right? Because that would be kind of cool, because Quake 2 Deathmatch was one of the funnest things that we ever did. And a lot of people can, like, hop in and partake, you know? So ideally, the more people are able to play at once, the better. Now, there was one issue regarding Bad Company 2. Something about that we are not able to replace the bot slots on the teams. Is that correct? It didn't used to be like that. Like, if there's, like, bots there, if human players join and there's not enough room, one of the bots is supposed to be replaced, I would assume. But also, God, we had to grind so much to be able to get Magnum ammo. In that game, you have like 2 options, I think. It's you get to either magnum ammo or like body armor as a choice, but everybody just goes with magnum ammo. So you get magnum ammo. But we have that, and then Sunday, because I don't want to keep disappointing Gleam, because I literally pushed off our special movie night for The Sword and the Sorcerer, and I think it's Dragon Slayer. I pushed that off, and then in the end, we ended up watching movies anyway. But as I said, I want to actually pay attention to these movies that Gleam picked, and since I haven't seen them before, I wouldn't be able to draw during. I have met my commission quota. I feel like I'm going at a good pace, so I don't mind stuff in the weekend with social activities. I don't know if I'll be able to stream though. I don't know if I can like have a game night, a movie night, and stream and work on commissions. Like if I was tighter with my ADHD time management, I can make it work, but because I'm ADHD, it's a little bit harder for me to like stuff so much stuff together, you know. But yeah, so please consider joining the Discord and opting in for those, because it is just so much fun playing a game like Bad Company 2. I enjoy. I can't say the word because Twitch will think I'm making a threat, but I enjoy versing against Merlin. Let's just say that. Dragon Slayer 1981. Let me double check and see what the movies are called, since I'm plugging them here and everything. Yes, Dragon Slayer, and most likely 1981. It looks like it would be an 80s movie. So The Sword and the Sorcerer and Dragon Slayer. Now, I haven't posted designated times for the game night and the movie night this weekend, but it's gonna be whenever we wake up. So probably around the 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time, somewhere around there. It'll be like a few hours before I typically stream, you know, my normal stream slot. Gonna burn out if you try all that, most likely. So I gotta kind of scale it back, because I do have a social battery. So now let's see if I have anything that I want to plug really quick. I feel like there was something that I was gonna show. Oh, I mean, well, for anybody who wasn't here yesterday, because yesterday wasn't my normal streaming time, I did finish some commissions, which I'll show again. And actually, I'm kind of glad I brought this up because I addressed what my issue with this was. So I basically said that I felt like something was too bright about it. It makes it look more digital, and it doesn't feel fully like my style. I think it's because the balance of dark to light was not the way I prefer it. So I went and I did one little adjustment suddenly, and I infinitely like it more. This feels more like how I would typically do things. Just sometimes whenever you're playing with so many digital effects and filters, and you keep trialing and erroring, you eventually settle, but something feels off about it. So I needed to basically copy the image, overlay it with like overlay and or multiply. I don't remember what tool I used, and that's basically how I got the balance to be the way I wanted it to. So it also helps too because now the skin is less white. Now it's got that like yellow hue. You got the ghost skull faces that are like pure white. You have the highlights of the hair. The hair is supposed to be kind of like a platinum blonde, leaning towards a tan color, which is one of my favorite hair colors, I'll mention. She has that hair, but then the highlights are pure white too. So having the skin also be pure white, that is what was throwing it off. And I think I subconsciously knew that was my issue, but I didn't know how to address it, because I was scared to do any more effects. Like I was just gonna be stuck in a loop of like changing things and hating it, but I got it. I got it and I'm happy. However, unfortunately, the version I gave the client is the one that's my least favorite, and the one that I posted publicly on Twitter is my least favorite, and you can't just edit it. I know like with Twitter Blue you're able to change it, but I don't like it because it's like the old post will still exist technically. It'll just say, hey, there's a new version of it. It's like, it's so messy. I don't even like to mess with the feature. And I'll tell you what, regarding Twitter Blue, I'll tell you I feel like this is the only reason why I still do it. Because I don't think it necessarily helps my reach. I really don't think so. I like the highlights feature. The highlights tab, where it keeps track of like reference sheets or important little updates. It's like a smaller portfolio to where if you want to like check into a VTuber and get like a more curated look into their content, you can just kind of look through that. Whereas if you look through the overall media tab, you're gonna get 5,000 thumbnails, which is useful. It shows what your model looks like and everything. But also meme reactions or, you know, it's just too much for me. And aside this art that I fixed up and I'm super happy with, now I vibe with it. I also did this. I didn't post it to my main account though. I posted it on PumpkinSynth, which is this girl right here. And if you want to follow that content, that will be on there, the PumpkinSynth Twitter, and that's my little website for her. I want to be able to post nautical and military content exclusively to that. I wish that I was a better artist because, God, if only I knew how to draw guns and tanks and all kinds of cool shit like that. And you might say, well, start. It's like, it's not in my DNA. It's too late. I will never be able to draw that kind of stuff in a way I like. And I don't even, it's like my brain doesn't enjoy trying to draw it because it's so out of my field, you know. But speaking of, Mina got this cool book from Throne. It is an art book of, let me see if I can say the name properly. Oh my god. I wish Google didn't suck so much. Masamune Shiro. So Mina got one of Masamune Shiro's art books, and it's really nice because it's a bunch of sexy girls in military fits, and they're wearing panties, and their top half is like this kind of shiny latex material. It's a very particular material, and I don't know how to refer to it. And we looked through it. I did not actually know it was going to be a hentai book. I thought it was going to be just pinup art. So we look at it and it's got, yeah, and then boom, like hentai actual spreads, like where like penetration and everything like that. And some of the pages were sticking together. I don't want to get too nervous because I don't see any residue or anything on the pages themselves, but it wasn't very, I didn't feel overly great about it. Personally, I mean, who would damage a book like that? I already know that. He may go to this Ghost in the Shell, then something happens, I think some natural disaster happens, and he lost all of his shit. And then he just like rage quit and he became like a hentai artist. But it was more that the pinup book, I didn't know that they were going to have like the graphic content. I thought it was just going to be, just like normal art or whatever. I wasn't sure where he posts his more graphic content, but now I know it's going to be in a lot of these books, which motivates me to get more of them. Major's titties slap too hard for him to contain himself. I really like how he draws breasts. They kind of reminds me of Bruce Timm, where they do that kind of dip kind of shape, where it has that kind of natural gravity to it. It's not just the typical way hentai boobs are drawn, where they're, I wouldn't say that they're just balloons. Hentai breasts, they do have a art to them, like a really nice full kind of form to them, but there's just something about Bruce Timm style and Masamune Shiro that I really like. My favorite girl that he draws, I'd have to like search it. Masamune Shiro blonde girl. I don't think I'm gonna find it by searching that. I'd have to try to remember what the specific book is called, which I do have a way to find out actually. And his outfits are really sexy because, like, especially in the 90s and I guess 80s, they were really into workout fashion and swimsuits and spandex type stuff where it's like the bikini line, it's pulled up really high. It doesn't like cover the V shape of the body. Think of Morgan, where it's almost like, looks like it would be a thon in the back, if that makes sense. Like, I really like that kind of style, and I don't think it's as popular anymore as it used to be. How do I find, because, oh, okay, it's Tails Cat 2, W Tails Cat 2. Actually, I'll just pull the image from here. Oh, and then I'll crop it, that way I can actually show, what it looks like, and then I'll just crop where it doesn't show the panties. I mean, I don't think it's that lewd, but I don't know if Twitch is going to be weird or not. The rules are a little bit confusing, because, like, you know, VTuber attire or, like, human attire rules, but meanwhile, the video game characters that we play as will be, like, having the ass cheeks, like, fully out, you know? So, who knows what the fucking rules are? I just like to play it safe. But, these girls, Mina, you need to post this on Twitter too. Just the way he renders is fantastic. I love the kind of expressions that he draws. My favorite girl is God, I love her smile, but it's actually this girl. Does that surprise you though? Very, very kind of Nanessa core. But do you see what I mean about the kind of material that they used? It's like, I don't think it's quite latex exactly, or is it? What do you call this, Mina? All these girls are cute, although I don't think there was enough of this girl's content. But my god, like, that artist just has, like, really high range. I love how he draws girls. He draws guys really good, too. Like, crazy good. I like how he draws machinery and tech. Just great art direction. Like, I absolutely love it. Vinyl? Vinyl or latex? I've seen some with that type of smoky color. Okay, because I mean, I'm into it. Because there's like lots of different materials that look a little bit similar to each other. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah, this book was really nice. And I want more. I want Mina to collect all of them. And it gets addicting. Like, we need it. We need it. And also, this was the inspiration for the Cyberpunk Mina costume. Is like his designs mainly. There is a specific one. It's not in this book, but it's basically, you know how Cyberpunk Mina has the kind of like half jacket that covers just the arms and the top of the chest a little bit, and then the rest is like a military kind of bodysuit or whatever, like a one-piece kind of thing. It was inspired by Shiro Masamune. That stuff Laughing Octopus is wearing in Metal Gear Solid. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 4, right? It's been a while since I actually saw what that looks like. I remember she just had short hair and tentacles. Latex can be dull. It usually has to be shined. Yes. I just didn't want to automatically assume that this has to be latex when there's another material that this could also be. You know what I mean? Like Nanessa's cyberpunk skirt, if you guys know what that looks like. Let me pull that up, actually. I forgot that I have, like, the reference sheets. Where would I put that? Oh, I put it in my VTubers folder. Oh, wrong folder. Right here. Like, what is this material? You know what I'm talking about? That transparent material that sometimes people wear? Although, this material can be shiny depending on if you, like, oil it up or not. This looks like a little bit on the duller ends. I wasn't sure if maybe it was this material. But if this is just clearly latex, then I guess point made, right? This is one of my favorite costumes. I'm really happy with it. Although I love all my costumes, and I got so many plans. But anyway, let's move on to today's activity. So, I guess we're gonna be pulling a later stream since I'm starting so late, but I finally pulled the plug and we're gonna play Ape Escape 2 because we've been doing way too much Resident Evil 4, but it's just too fun. Now, I made a grave error and I was running into lots of technical issues. I could not figure out why Ape Escape 2 wasn't working. Because I was convinced it was a PlayStation 1 game. I don't know why. I just assumed that 2 was PlayStation 1 still, and then 3 is PlayStation 2. But turns out Ape Escape 2 is actually PlayStation 2. So it's like, okay. So we have it all set up. Everything seems to work. I admit that I did not check if the controller and the buttons are like mapped properly or if that's gonna work, but well, I guess we'll find out together. Playing Elden Ring Night Rain. Oh, I hope you're having fun with that. The bodysuits remind me a bit of Muv Love Alternative. Why does that sound familiar? I think I've maybe seen these designs around a little bit. What is this exactly? Is it a game, visual novel? Looks like a visual novel. Also, hi Johnny, I'm doing pretty good. Ape Escape, Ape Escape 2, Bad Company 2? Yo, are you, oh hi! Hello Maxwell, thank you for the raid. Are you gonna play Bad Company 2 with us though? Although, I don't know if it's like a stretch, because I guess my audience is all over the place. I don't know how many people here are interested in FPS, but then again, or like Battlefield type stuff. I know a lot of people here like boomer shooters. Wasn't sure how people feel about like older Battlefield. Hi, how are you guys doing? What were you guys streaming? Casual enjoyer of shooters. I'm not mostly into like any like modern FPS, but like certain older ones I can get into. Bad Company 2 is really good. It is. It really holds up. Like, it's Mina's favorite, and it's the only one that I really got into. The only Battlefield games that I played is Bad Company 2, and then I played 2 modern ones, or I played 1 modern one and 1 modern Call of Duty, and I hated the modern stuff. It felt horrible. You don't own it? There is a way to get it, I'll mention. But we'll help anybody walk them through to be able to play with us, because it would be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can maybe do something like that again tonight, but I'm streaming late, so I actually don't know if I'll be able to. Pretty much. My goal is, like, me and Mina have such similar interests that I'd like to redirect people over to play games with Mina, because, like, you know, like, I think a lot of us are kind of in bubbles. We kind of like old games in the past, but we don't always necessarily have a lot of friends that like the same stuff. So I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but if I can meet, if I can gather a bunch of people who like Bad Company 2 to play with Mina, I'm also going to be playing and benefiting. Does that make sense? But also, yes, Mina will absolutely demolish most people. Oh, hi, Mame! Hello! You came just in time. We were about to wrap up the Just Chatting, but Mame, how are you enjoying Kuan? I was actually lurking a little bit, but I was shy, so I didn't say anything. But, hi. Hi, everybody. You guys already know who I am. Also, I guess I'll use this opportunity to plug Mame, because I haven't had a chance to talk about it on stream. Did you know that Mame has some new costumes on the way? And she's aiming to debut them sometime in October. So please look forward to that. Of course, I know what they look like. And you don't get to have any previews from me unless you look at one of her VODs where she showed. If you were ice cream, what flavor would you be? Mint chocolate chip? But I don't have the right colors to make that work. Just hit Yane face. Is Yane the, like, last girl that you play as? Or is that the second girl you play as? Go look at Mame chat. Wait, what happened in Mame chat? Wait. What happens if you go to her chat after she just raided somebody? Oh, a lot of it's still there. I don't see anything in here. You fucking lied to me. Second girl. Okay. So then you're halfway. I think Mame actually, you played this before. Or Kuan, right? Oh, hi. Well, we got like triple raid. Hi. Thank you for raiding. How are you guys doing? Oh, you never finished it. Okay, okay. I know how that is. I always, like, get distracted by stuff. But I'm glad you're being able to finish it now. Now we can harass FromSoft to port it, please. My stream's going good. We were just shooting the shit, talking about how I'm trying to get people to play Bad Company 2 with me and Mina in my Discord. But since a lot of you guys are new, want to reintroduce myself. I'm PumpkinSynth. I'm a Halloween ghost VTuber. I have 2 forms. The other form that wears black is Pumpkin Anessa. She's an Eldritch ghost. And my current form is just a Halloween ghost. And I like to play retro games. And I'm going to be debuting some new things later in this month, like my Sadako form for my 3rd year anniversary, August 30th. And then I got my little Moe form that's coming up probably sometime this week. So I'm really excited. But we're actually going to be playing Ape Escape 2. Thank you for the follow. We're going to be playing Ape Escape 2 because I really liked Ape Escape 1, and I want to get to 3. I'm really excited to get to 3. But if you guys have to head out because, like, you know, tired and everything, don't sweat it. Thank you for dropping your community off with me. You're going to keep me company because I wasn't feeling very good today. But now I am feeling good. Sailor, sailor, sailor. I'm so glad that you like it, Third. Yeah, go eat. Oh, I was so bummed. I wanted to get my favorite meal, my favorite meal, which is a yellow curry that has clearly peanut flavor in it, and then mango sticky rice. Unfortunately, it was closed. It feels like I have like 10 eateries that I like to cycle, and it's like each one is closed on random ass days. Or you'll know one place's schedule and then abruptly, oh, actually they're closed this week on this day when they're normally not closed. It's so irritating because usually I decide what I'm gonna eat the night before, and so I'm hyped before I go to bed, I'm hyped when I wake up, and then time comes and it's like, oh, you're not getting that actually. So I ended up getting like really pouty, and I went and I got a Java chip, which I don't like to get them too much because they're very, very desserty. But I needed the Java chip to get me through the hard times of not getting the curry that I wanted. Ape Escape 3 has the character transformations. Yeah, like the main girl that you play as, I guess she's an idol, and she has these magical girl transformations, and it looks super cute. And I really like her design a lot, so I want to get to her. I don't think I like the guy's design as much. Like, I like the design of the guy protag of Ape Escape 1 and 2 a lot. I think that they're super cute. They kind of make me think of, like, restrained Yu-Gi-Oh! Designs or something. And they have, like, yellow and red hair, which I'm totally into. SH Figure Arts are releasing a Yoshi figure. Is it an action figure, though? Or is it, like, something, like, aesthetic? Can you link it and tag it in the Discord so I can see? I'm always on the lookout for good Yoshi merch, because not a lot exists. Typically, it feels like it's relegated to small children that don't crave strong aesthetic, I guess. Unlike Kirby. And you know, I was reminded, I guess somewhere in Japan, at an airport or a train station or something, there's like a gift shop and it's just Kirby and it's super aesthetic. Why can't Yoshi get that treatment? It makes me sad. Show me this Yoshi, I must see. Please? Oh God, do I gotta research it? Figure Arts. I'll have to search Figure Arts. I don't know if I follow their, like, anything. Okay, you posted it? Okay. Oh, it's an action figure. It is really cute, but unfortunately, action figures look a little bit too toyish for my taste. Like, I'm okay with dolls with joints because they have that kind of, like, creepy, cute vibe. But when it comes to things like action figure-y kind of things, I'm not as into it. Also, hi, Gig. Also, Machina, are you gonna play Bad Company 2 with us? You don't have to be on mic. You just have to have a gun. Like a virtual gun. In the video game. Also, so far people on the text chat in Bad Company 2, like the people that are like the randoms, they're actually kind of chill, to be honest. But before like the servers went down, me and Mina played a little bit with some people on like one of the last couple years it was still around. And it was a little toxic, not in a I'm offended kind of way, but in a like, oh, these guys are really fucking annoying. They just accuse everybody of being a hacker and this and that, but now it just feels like only like really dedicated kind of chill people are playing, and they're kind of nice. They're all nostalgic and old, good, new, bad, so I kind of vibe with it. I want to drag them and bring them into the Discord so they can play with us. Yeah, you have to do kind of like a setup to get it to work, and they don't make it easy to... You can't even really buy it anymore, unfortunately. So, it's not the easiest game to set up and have everybody play together. It does require a little bit of work, which is why I would totally understand eventually people moving on to play Battlefield 6. Which, from what Mina said, it's fine, so... Yeah, Mina, do you think you're gonna buy Battlefield 6? Since you actually liked it, I guess it was in a beta or something, and now that's done, so you can't just play it for free anymore. I don't know if I'll buy it though. Like, I don't think I'd make enough time. But if everyone else is playing in the Discord, I might consider it. But it's hard to push me to play the multiplayer games. Like, usually I'm just tempted to just be alone. But anyway, let's go ahead and move over to Ape Escape. Oh, I hope I don't have any spoiler stuff on the other screen. Oh god, please. That's just a phantom. Oh, thank goodness. I don't want you guys to get any spoilers too early. Now, now that I know that this is going to be PS2, it's like, oh, this is going to feel different. It's a completely different engine. I thought it was just going to be more of the same. Like, oh, it's going to maybe feel more like a 1.5 sequel or something. I don't know. But I haven't set it up in OBS capture yet, so let's do that now. Actually, like, remember yesterday when I said that I would have to make a thumbnail before going to bed? Of course I didn't do that. I ended up having to wake up early, and then I had to whip it up quickly and then post it. Wasn't too hard, except sometimes when I want to make thumbnails for games, I just can't find one that will work well. Or if I find it, I have to, like, really be careful, like, where I position myself. And I feel like Ape Escape gives me a lot of problems, like, trying to find them. Oh, shit, it's already, like, capturing it. I thought that I would have to... Because I have, like, my OBS sources are so messy. I have one special for PS2, I have one special for PS1. I have some that are, like, unlabeled. I have one that's just called Doom, but I use it for multiple things. Okay, so... this might be too loud. I remember the last time when I played Ape Escape 1, there would be a lot of moments when people could not hear anything, and they didn't tell me until later, which is fine. They're just being considerate, but I adjusted it. But is this okay? Like, do you feel that this is too loud? Whenever I hear Bad Company, I think about an RTS game. Oh, I know why I think of an RTS, because there is Company of Heroes. Oh, that's another game that Mina likes to play, Company of Heroes. They play that with Gons. Company of Heroes 2 or 3, one of those. I used to hear that, like, this music was used in a Demolition D video, and I always thought it was funny. He would be like, "Nyeh, choo," whenever, like, some chick's boobs would start flopping around. I didn't know it was from this game. Audio is balanced. Are you all legit? For real? For realsies. Old ratio border. Huh? Oh, where is, oh, here we go. But I now have the ratio border, less vibrant purple. Because I actually like the black bar effect, but I didn't want to commit to black bars, so I did a weird in-between. Hi, Byron. Hello. Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? Oh shit, they still have the hula hoop mechanic. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're playing a game. Okay. Looks a little bit blurry. Oh, is that because it's the pre-rendered video? That's why. Okay. Oh, I can't get over that sound effect. Also, what does the font look like for the Japanese version? This looks a little bit corny. It almost looks like some weird learn how to do math with game font or something. Maybe just the eyes distracted me. Let's see what options we got. Subtitles, sure. Vibration, I don't even know if it would actually work. Background music, sound effects. Huh? So it's square no matter what. Would this be more apparent if we were playing on a like old CRTV? Like, how does this work exactly? Which one should we do? This makes it look more like it's still square, but what if things were squished inwards? Really? You want me to go here? Oh! Oh, wait. Can we see? Oh, we can see more of the image this way. Wait. So do you guys want me to do 4-4-3? What? Oh, this shit. Okay. Alright, I guess we won't change anything. Now, at any time if the audio balancing is off, just let me know and I'll quickly adjust it. Ooh. Oh my god, also, we saw the most amazing game. The models hold up so good. Mina, what was that like? It was like a Konami Babe wrestling game. The models look fantastic still. Like, what the hell? Like, it's some of the best models I've seen.
Can you see me all right?
Yeah, Rumble Roses. I want to fucking play that game. That looks amazing.
I have a favorite.
I like the luchador looking character. She makes me think of a, I don't know what, because I'm not overly familiar with certain types of animes. She makes me think of like a Sentai type character too. Like there's anime character I've seen that has that kind of luchador look. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, this is actually my first time playing Ape Escape 2. The first game is pretty limited, but there's a sequel.
Natalie, I sent the professor stuff okay.
Oh, that's right. It's Ash. And that's Misty, right? Which makes me sad because she passed away recently. Ah, so
Don't worry, the stuff went through.
I'll mention that this is not my favorite style of like anime CGI model.
Look, it arrived fine.
It's kind of like a weird in-between of what you would expect from a Western CG model and an anime model. It's not like aesthetic like Mega Man Legends or even Ape Escape 1. Because it has that like play look.
Isn't it cool? Just like Pippa
Do you know what I mean? Like, this isn't the most aesthetic I've seen. The monkey's cute, though.
That's not the point. That type of helmet is different from Pippa Cheese. It's caused us big problems in the past.
I'm running this on my
When monkeys put
PS2.
those helmets on, they get into all kinds of mischief.
Wow, a white monkey.
What?
Oh, what?
Oh no, it's happening.
What he say?
Oh, it doesn't look like he's bothering anyone.
Spectre is a smart one. We don't know what he might do if he uses his powers to take control over the other monkeys. Oh, what should we do?
They look like they're
Good
having lots of fun.
animations.
What are you talking about? You have to get all the monkey helmets back before the professor
From what I've
returns from
seen,
his trip.
it seems like Ape Escape 2 models look a lot more aesthetic.
Because you mess things up. Get
I do, and we talked about before, I do like that there was a little bit more variety in, like, anime CGI models, like, back in the PS1 and the PS2 era. I mean, you can extend it to, like, NES games, like the character portrait illustration styles and whatever, whatever game you want to insert there. But, now, is it safe to say that things are a little bit homogenized, that a lot of anime models tend to look the same? Or kind of samey in a way? Like, that one game that I really want to play, it was like an RPG game.
Names of a
Oh,
friend.
thank you for the follow. It was an RPG game that Barrel played. Ocean, Star Ocean something something. Or you have this art style, which I like the cutscene models. I don't like how they look, but whenever you're in the game, I feel like these models look a lot better. They're probably completely different models. the Ape Escape 3 models. Trying to think of other examples of anime models, like the old CGI ones. Not all of them are good. Like when I think of kind of rough, I think of like the Inuyasha feudal combat models. I'm not a big fan of how those look. And I feel like, depending on what style you're going for, sometimes clay texture can make things look ugly. I do promise that I'm actually going to get to the game. I want to pull up an example of a game which the CGI models I think look ugly, which is Shaman King... Is it Power of Spirit? There was also, I remember, I was so sad that there was a GameCube Shaman King game that I could never play because it was Japanese only. How do I find this? Actually, looking back, it's not like they ever actually let you see the CGI models in the Shaman King up close. It was like visual novel style, so it would be 2D painty render art. But whenever you were actually in the game fighting or whatever, it would be zoomed out. So I shouldn't judge the models too much, but it's like Shaman King had a very vibrant... Yeah, I think I can still make this like critique or comparison. So Shaman King has a like vibrant sort of style in the manga and anime, but this era would sometimes try to make things look a little bit more grounded and realistic. And so, granted, I'm obviously playing a scene from Night, but it has this kind of clay look. I would have preferred maybe if they went cel-shaded. I don't know. It also makes me think of, if you compare the Clash of Ninja games to, I think it was Naruto Chronicles. I think Naruto Chronicles tried to go for like a semi-realistic look, as realistic as you can make that anime style. You know what I mean? Where grass texture would have like this desaturated palette and look kind of grainy and not look too cartoony. I have mixed feelings when anime games did that, but it really depends on the game. I'm okay with this perspective though. I actually like the square. Synth Escape 2. Synth Escape. I like that. Ultimate Ninja models are good. Ultimate Ninja. What's Ultimate Ninja? I know of... Is that Naruto? I know of, that's probably not. I know of, the Naruto... Ninja Storm? It's the, like, the Naruto fighting games that they did after Clash of Ninja. Like, they stopped doing the Clash of Ninja style, which resembled a more traditional fighting game, and then it all became about the Naruto Storm games, where it's like the arena shit, which I do not like. I do not like arena fighters. They're very boring to me. If you make them, like, a party arena, it could be fine. What was that game on Dreamcast that everybody was obsessed with? I played it, but I never owned it, and thus I don't really remember its name. Hello, Ape Escape 2. You were playing an unusual game. I really liked the first one, so I'm excited to play this, as you can see by me delaying it. Yeah, Power Stone. I feel like that kind of arena, that's like a party arena or something, right? That's fine, but if it comes to, like, fighting game, I don't like, the anime arena games. And I also don't like, what is that? The Warriors game? Muso... The Pirate Warriors and the Hyrule Warriors. I don't like that kind of style either. Okay. I'm gonna lock in a little bit, so I'm going to just play the game.
I'll be using these message phones to help you out.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Dynasty Warriors, but I've never played Dynasty Warriors. I played games that are like based off the formula. I think the Dynasty Warriors, maybe the charm is the characters, and if there's cutscenes or something, maybe I could get into it if I actually played those instead of playing Pirate Warriors. You like Berserk Warriors? I thought everybody hated that game. Personally, it's like, if I were to play that kind of style, I would rather play, like, Devil May Cry, to where it's less enemies, like, more beefy, less enemies, than just, like, here's 5,000 weak enemies. You know what I mean? But clearly, like, there's an audience for those kind of games, because they keep making them, and, the Dynasty Warriors fans, like, the fandom does seem to be, like, decently sized. You like the PS2 Berserk game looked a little bit on the dull end. I saw some of the cutscenes though that look really good, and they had Serpico and Farnice in it. If I'm saying her name, I've literally never said Farnice out loud before until now. in terms of like style and direction, the Dreamcast Berserk game looks like really cool. I played a little bit of it, and I thought maybe the combat felt a little bit too simple, so I tested it, but wrote it off, or put it on hold, as this is not a top priority kind of game for me. Okay, oh yeah, I thought Fist of the North Star is getting a new game, and it's Muso then? I actually watched a Fist of the North Star movie, I think, but I haven't done a deep dive into the IP. Is it based off of manga? What is Fist of the North Star's deal?
So listen carefully to what I say, okay? First, let me explain your gadgets.
Please control the same as the last
Gadgets
game.
are useful tools that you control with the right analog stick. This is how you use them.
Oh yeah, in Ape Escape 1, you would get thrown into a level, and it felt like every 5 seconds you would get interrupted by like some billboard that would instruct you how to play the game. I don't know if this game is going to do the same thing or not. And yeah, it's like automatic. Like if you got close to a sign, it would just pop up. And it was a little bit annoying, but
Gadgets are activated in a variety of different ways.
so it is Farnese. Okay.
Try rotating and moving the right analog stick in different directions. Right now, you have just 2 gadgets, the Stun Club and the Monkey Net. Use the Stun Club to attack monkeys and enemies, and also to activate switches and devices. Your Monkey Net is used to catch those cheeky monkeys. To start with, the Stun Club is set to the triangle button.
So what is the deal with the Ape Escape IP anyway? Is it considered niche or something? Because, I don't know. Is it niche? Oh, I have to press the button.
Set to the X button. Each button can be set to switch to a different gadget. You'll find it very convenient.
I guess, like, is it fair to say that when you're a kid, it's not necessarily guaranteed that you played every single adventure and or platformer game, like, or maybe was that just me? Because whenever I was growing up, I admit that I mostly played, like, Mario or Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't get to play, in a little bit of Spyro, but I didn't play Crash Bandicoot. I didn't play, Ratchet and Clank? Whatever? Didn't play Ape Escape. So is it just like every kid like experienced like a different pool of like the games they grew up with maybe? Because I just noticed that like Ape Escape fans like seem like always excited whenever they see it pop up. So I'm like wondering like, is it like underappreciated or something or underplayed? Yeah, I didn't play any Crash games. I was aware Rayman existed, but I never wanted to play it because I thought he looked creepy and weird.
Good luck.
Woo. Interesting grass texture. Now, this looks pretty aesthetic, I would say. I don't think I like the grass texture much, though. It looks a little bit like... I do like that they didn't go... This, for the record, anybody's not familiar with me, I do autistic, dissecty, pretentious, Crobe Cat is my hero kind of brain talk. So... I mean, if we're gonna play old games, we might as well, like, talk about every facet of them, right? Because I'm very passionate about games. Like, yeah, who isn't? But, one thing that I notice about a lot of, like, vibrant, colorful games, or, like, kawaii, whatever, is that they always go with obnoxious neon green for grass. And when there's lots of grass in games like that, it gets a little bit annoying on the eyes. So I do kind of like that they paled it up a little bit. Always prefer dark green grass. It depends for me, but I do like dark green grass. Now, with that said, weirdly, even though I say that I kind of like, it was a little different context, but for anime games, I was saying that I kind of prefer more vibrant, and I have mixed feelings whenever they try to make things look realistic. Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life kind of did that, where Harvest Moon had that sort of desaturated palette and semi-realistic grass, which you could say is a little bit, like, weird, but I kind of dug it. Wait, how do you jump in this game? How do you... Oh.
Jimmy, use the R1 or R2 button, either R1, back. If you need, hit the message first, then move the right analog.
Wait. How do you control the camera? So, yeah. Oh god, it's still click and hold. No. Why don't they make it like a button toggle? Alright, this is gonna be a little bit weird. Hopefully, like, the boat and swimming controls won't be a pain. Yeah, it's click holding. So in Ape Escape 1, you kind of were able to control the camera? Oh, okay, it's L1, okay. So, she said that it's R2 or R2 or R1 to jump. I don't know which one I prefer. So this kind of has like a gentle look because like, it's almost like pastel. They don't use like blacks for the shading, they use like bluish kind of purple, giving it kind of like a, like I said, pastel kind of look. Also, I like how the cookies are more like HD definition now. Are these supposed to be lights? Or are these actual like models, or is it like Doom style? I think it's a spray. Cool. Oh, I thought that was a mushroom. That was just a phone. Movement feels nice. Uh-oh. Oh, right. Was there more of a delay whenever you use the stun baton in 1? It feels like it's more instant. Or maybe I'm just imagining it. What's with this Mario Sunshine sounding music? Oh.
Jimmy, listen to this. If you press the jump button again while in midair, you can do a double jump. Double jumps will help you reach high places. Take notice, the blue message phones like this one won't ring. So while you're still learning the controls, try to hit as many as you can for important advice.
So do I have to consent to the blue ones then? Also, I think, looks like this is going to be kind of like a sandboxy tutorial that teaches you everything. In Ape Escape 1, it felt like it was separated into different, like, levels. Like, alright, this level will teach you how to do this mechanic, and it sprinkled it that way. Which, they might still do that, if it's like, oh, you're unlocking a new gadget or something. But so far, I feel like I like how they're doing it in this. Teaching you all, like, the basic stuff. At least, I love the jetpack water mechanic. And one thing that's cool is that, you know, I guess there was, like, this narrative that, what's it called? Mario Sunshine was the underdog, and maybe it still is, but I feel like I noticed more, like, affection toward... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I was wondering if I can go in a circle and cheese it, but... Okay, so I can do, like, a vertical swipe, but it depends on which way I'm facing, or I can do that. Oh, look at the little cute monkey I have! I love him! Which is fine. I mean, I totally get why somebody wouldn't like Sunshine, but I do think that there's actually a lot of people who do like it, which is really cool. Gives me hope that maybe they might one day do a sequel. Now, maybe one thing that might risk that never happening, hold on, I'm just putting my chapstick on, is, people might be like, oh, we don't want our next big Mario game to be Mario Sunshine 2. That's divisive. Even though I think a lot of people would actually be hyped, but I think there's enough people that would be kind of like, So, I feel like we're more likely to get either something kind of new, or just get, like, Odyssey 2. Even though there does seem to be some pushback against Odyssey 2, but I think Odyssey was just really successful, so I don't think any criticisms or issues with it. And I certainly have issues with it. I don't think it's numerous enough to alter Nintendo's plans. But speaking of Nintendo, they really need to announce something soon. Like what is going on? Like, the Switch 2 is out, and there's not a lot of hard hitters yet. Mario Kart is a pretty good sell, though, and new Donkey Kong and everything, but, I mean, kind of need a new Mario. And so that's just the rules. See the cookies on the top of the screen each time you're injured? Oh, I forgot she talks.
If you lose all of your cookies, you'll collapse from exhaustion.
Bro, I'm like becoming a merch head now. I want to get that little monkey now, the one on the head. I want that as like a plush.
Nobody wants to see that happen.
Bro, I will never like escape chick addiction to plushies illness. I'm just stuck with this forever. No matter how much I say that I'm over plushies, I just not action figures, no action figures. Plushies, I'm deeply ill for
Cookies can be
them.
found in the levels, the
Gotcha!
box, by
Uh-oh.
destroying enemies.
Oh, the infinite, like, heal boxes? Are they still gonna do that? I always lie. Oh, shit. Right. No! Okay, I have the double jump. Plushies are addictive. Wait, saw you drop down. Ugh. I do like that the game has the style, if it's like the first one, I do like it has the style that you don't actually have to collect each one to be able to progress, you just have a minimum that you need to collect, I think is how it works. And I like that kind of style.
Nice job.
And whenever I went and I replayed Mario Sunshine, I didn't realize how brutal Mario Sunshine is. Like, they really need you to... I think, you can't even progress the game unless you clear a certain amount of, shine sprites on each stage. And some of those are a pain in the ass to get.
Welcome to the travel station.
See, I like how these models look. Is it just that... Is it just like, oh...
Names
oh,
of a
thank you for the
friends.
follow. Is it just like, oh, now she's got anti-aliasing issues, now her eyes are a little bit blurrier, and now it's more aesthetic? But, like, it's just so more pleasing to the eye than what the big pre-rendered cutscenes were. It's like, I think this looks great. I love this.
This has been our new home since you blasted the lab.
I'll have to
I had
wait
to
and
build
see
it
what
out
the
of the
cutscenes
remains
look
of
like
my own
before I
room.
comment. God, I
Use
love
the warp
her.
machine
This
as
is
a
literally
torch to go
peak
and catch
design. If
monkeys.
she had orange hair, she would be like my favorite character of all time. But she's close enough. She's the redhead. And this is why, like, my character design has, like, the spiky pigtail kind of look. Because whenever I was growing up, anytime I saw, like, girls with hair like this, and, you know, there's different, like, variations. Short, stubby pigtails, long, kind of, whatever you call this, like, broomstick-looking hair, I would always, like, love it. And I still love it to this day.
I've also made a save port. It's really useful.
And I love her fashion, spaghetti straps, sandals, jeans. Very cute, very cute. Oh, I really like this, like, little hub, whatever. Entertainment center. Mini game corner. This is so aesthetic. I love this art style. Now, if they remade it, it would probably look ugly. It would bleed.
Here you can save
Oh.
and load game data.
They used to love doing this in the day. Like, oh, look, it's the PlayStation 2.
Anytime you want to have a
I guess
break,
that would be more of a
sure to
thing
save
if it was
your
an
game.
exclusive, though, which I get. Also, I'm always a sucker for, like, your pointer finger is like a gloved hand. It's just very cute. Do we have character designs that do that anymore? I guess it has to be, like, characters that are clearly inspired by, like, old platformers or older games. But I love, like, the big cartoony glove with that, thick, kind of rounded band. Cuphead, yeah. But Cuphead's inspired, but more, like, by, like, the old cartoons, which would all do that, too.
That device over there is for 10
Gotcha.
gold coins. You can get yourself a cool
Wait a
item. The items
second.
that you win here at the mini game corner.
Has gotcha been a term forever or something? How do I open this? What do I do? Did I... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because, like, I didn't used to hear the term before, and now I hear it all the time. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's what I get? I was hoping maybe for... Yeah, I thought it was maybe a newer term, but I guess I've just been hearing it more. Okay, data desk, warp pad, this is... Ooh. Whoa. Oh, what the fuck? This is maybe a little bit, like, busy. Alright, so this is the tutorial level. Gachapon machines have been around since the 70s. Okay, cool. But, like, all my time on the internet, I didn't hear people say the word gotcha anymore. Or hear them say the word gotcha. Not anymore. Just not,
Do you
period.
want to go to the gadget trainer now?
No. I know how to play. the term gacha was very Japanese until, well, gacha games. I guess it's just like those types of games got so popular over here that we just became more aware of the
You need
term.
to assign this to a button. To equip
Oh, I
the
know how to
gadget,
do
you
this.
open
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cursor
Oh,
to the
select.
gadget you want to equip by moving the press one of the buttons to assign
Blah,
the
blah, blah,
gadget to
blah,
that
blah, blah,
button.
blah, blah, blah. What am I supposed to do? I'm just joking. Well, not really. Alright, so... This is a little bit messy. Like, if I could give a critique, you know, you have at the bottom of the screen, return to game. It's got, like, yellow text, a little blue bar, and then the start button. And then on the opposite side, the cancel, confirm, blah, blah, blah. Then you have, like, this bottom, like, circle, like here. That's like too close to them, and it's a little McGraphic design. Ugh. It gives me the anxiety. Okay, so I always have this here. I always have the net at the bottom, I guess, and then usually circle and then return. Now, you don't really need to use this too much unless you're trying to go for 100%. Gee, I wonder if one's around. I'm just joking. Obviously, it's meant for a different spot. Well, oh shit, I forgot they can hurt me. Oh, what the hell? So wait. Did they give you more health now? Because if you got hit in the other game, you would like, you would lose the entire cookie. Like, is that actually gone? Or is it just like fragmented now in pieces? I guess I'll see. Okay, so you can kind of move. How come I wasn't able to hit the monkey? Like, I tried to do it just now and it didn't work. You mean Ubisoft UI design hell? Is that like a notorious thing? Why are you playing as Monkey? You know, speaking of Monkey, she needs to have like a model that looks like a character in this game. Like in the style, that'd be cool.
Those aqua blue pants monkeys are such
Oh, that's
wimps.
right. Like, depending on what pants you're wearing or if you're wearing sunglasses or not, it determines your badass level. UI over design is associated with them. I did not know that, actually.
They're always hiding somewhere. However, nothing can hide from the monkey radar.
It's definitely on the aesthetic department, but it does highlight that there is an art to everything, right? Like, there's an art to aesthetic, but there's also an art to visual clarity. This is, oh my god. Look, this is so not good. This is so bad. And I didn't feel that about the last Ape Escape game. I thought that looked fine. Also, this is Ubisoft? Wait, are all Ape Escape games Ubisoft?
Stand below a bar and jump up to grab onto it. Use the R1 or R2 buttons to jump. Move the left analog stick when you want
Left
to jump down
analog
from
stick.
the bars. Press
I think I understand. Also, I feel like the levels are like a little bit bigger. Obviously, you're boxed in a little. It's not like an open world game, but it does feel like it's a little bit more open and wider than the first Ape Escape game, which it would make sense. Oh shit, wow, you really slide through this. So far, I think I'm actually kind of liking how this feels a bit more than the first one, but the first one was really nice and aesthetic. Also, I wanted to study the water texture. I like how, you know, during this, I mean, I guess, like, since the beginning of water graphics in games, there's always, like, different ways to approach it. So if you play, like, multiple different PS2 games or multiple different PS1 games, the water will look different in all of them. And I like that. I like seeing how people like to approach it. So, I thought in the first Ape Escape, whenever you hit an enemy, they always drop cookies or something. But I guess they don't do that now. Are they trying to make it more challenging? Ape Escape devs were Sony's in-house team. I don't think this is Ubi's fault. They just published the game. Okay, so I thought it was like a Sony thing, or actually, I don't know what studio I thought it was. But I didn't even, like, imagine Ubisoft being involved. But they're publishers then? Because I know sometimes publishers will also have in-house people, like Sony. Oh. Is it that movement feels a little bit better that's making me like this more? Okay, let me go back to tutorial spot. Also, I like the stylized tree. How cute. Whoa! Oh! Sorry. Also, oh look, the windmill, it's in the shape of a banana. I think it's supposed to be. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it. When you jump in the game, feels like your horizontal movement hits a wall. Let's see what you mean. Yeah, I think I see what you mean. It's like, even if you get a run-ahead start, it doesn't feel like your momentum, like you can control your momentum that much. It feels like it's trying to stiff your air control a bit. Now, whether that's intentional or an oversight or not, I guess we'll figure out. Maybe it's possible this helps make platforming easier, or maybe it makes it feel worse. So you can't really jump too far. I wonder if they did that because they want you to rely on power-ups more. Like, oh, if you want to make a certain jump, you need to use a power-up. It's not about, like, your jumping prowess.
Push the jump button again in midair to double jump. Just relax.
Oh, I already know this. Also, I really like the aesthetic of stars. I don't know if you guys know this, but, like, whenever I'm trying to think of, like, stuff to put on character designs, or like patterns to put in art, literally I will default to either skulls, stars, or something else, but I don't remember. X's. But stars, I think, are like just an adorable shape, but they are a bitch to draw. Holy shit, I have never been able to get particularly great at stars. Okay, so it looks like this game also does what the first game does, is whenever you hit the quota, you can't just proceed. It yanks you out. But you're able to go back and then get more. Now, what is she even for? Do I even talk to her? Oh, I think she's just chilling here. Kind of like, I usually prefer to play like the main content and not the side content, but I do appreciate when games do side content. But I like the core gameplay of this so much that it's like I get skeptical of like, will I like the minigame content? Like when I would rather just play the real thing.
The water net is used to help you swim.
The water.
You'll be
Is it gonna
like
be
a
the
fish if you
same?
practice in the trainer.
I wonder what the
You wanna
boat
go to the
controls are gonna
gadget
be like.
trainer
Once I kind of figured it out, it wasn't too bad. Enter the gadget trainer. No, because you're gonna give me like prompts that teach me how to do it anyway. But I guess it would give me like levels specially curated, so it would probably be some void and water. After having to animate 12 stars in a character hair for a huge animation, unfortunately, I know now the fastest way to draw is to start with a V across a... Draw a V, draw a line across, and then connect. I've always thought that you draw the A shape. Like you draw A, or like, yeah, kind of like an upside down V, actually. Yeah, upside, you start from the bottom left. Oh my god! Bro. I mean, I know... I'm just like laughing because it's like, oh, it's the PS2 era. Gee, lots of water in this game. They really want to show off the water. I think it looks great. Also, this is one of my favorite aesthetics for like a location, and the first time I ever saw anything like it was in the Pokemon movie with Latios and Latias, where it's like, oh, it's a town, but you travel around through the town on boats and gondolas. I think that's super aesthetic. I love it. It's like a flooded city, but like it's a city built around the fact that it's flooded. I love that. And what is it? It's based on Venice or something? This is so cool. I love this. Whoa! Don't. Alright. Okay. Can I dive? I probably should have let the game tell me how to play. Okay. Okay, so it's all controlled with my right stick. So then, I think in Ape Escape 1, I think you had to hold L3, which is the same thing that you have to do if you want to crouch. But for swimming, you hold it, and then it lets you dive down. And it was doable, it's just a little bit like, not conventional. Game feels really responsive. First game was too. It wasn't too hard to actually catch the monkeys, if you were in range anyway. Oh, I was gonna say, oh my god, imagine if Mario Sunshine did something like that. And I'm like, oh wait, they did, kind of. Like, well, Mario Sunshine's, like, overall, Isle Delfino, it wasn't quite built like this, where everything was boats, but there were, like, passageways under bridges and stuff. Like, there was a lot of, like, water routes around, but not quite like this, exactly. Tomb Raider of Venice levels are sick. Which Tomb Raider? I can't see very well, but I kind of just guessed where it was. Y'all have a good night, and thank you for dropping by. No. Oh, it's easy to jump out of water, which is nice. You ever play games where it feels inconsistent, like you're swimming underwater and you're holding the up button in order to jump up to get out of the water, but it's like, oh, you're holding forward because you want to keep swimming at the wall, right? It's like, no, I'm holding forward and pressing jump because I want to jump. Whoa! Well, what happened? How did that happen? Is that he contextually helps me sometimes? Also, I wonder, like, maybe off topic, I'm not complaining because, like, sometimes, you know, actors don't want to keep doing the same thing forever. I wonder what exactly happened, to make it to where Ash's voice actor changed. I'm going to assume that it was the actor's decision. But it's not always the case, because sometimes actors... What the hell? So it happens whenever I go from the boats? But anyway, I know sometimes it's not a voice actor's decision. Like for the new Powerpuff Girls, I know the reason why they did it is because we want to do our own Powerpuff Girls. We have our own vision for it. We have our own art style. We're animating it. We don't just want to use the same voice actors. We want to treat it as its own unique thing. And if you want the true Powerpuff Girls, you can go watch the old one. So I get that. But the voice actors, unfortunately, were bummed about it.
You're up to no good again, aren't you?
I know what it is. Like, well, part of it being the clay style for this, on the low poly models, the mouths were a lot more stiffer in how they were animated, almost like South Park mouths. Oh, look at that. Showing the actual, like, gameplay from the old one. That's cute. Voice actor replacement for whatever reason is a crime. I don't necessarily agree. It just depends.
I fed them these Vita Z bananas, so now they're stronger than you.
It depends on context, right?
Jimmy will be there any moment to catch you.
Or like, for example,
We'll see who will be catching
like,
who.
if you're remaking the Resident Evil games, and you're replacing, like,
It's up to you. You gotta
most of the
stop
voice actors, you can't just, like, pick one old voice actor return. It's like all or nothing, kind of. Or 90% returning cast, and then 10% new cast, if you can't get everybody. Does that make sense?
Jimmy, you mustn't forget to save your game.
Don't worry, I liked her intensity. Oh my god, I love her. Yo, dude, if they do, like, new figures, what do you call it? Legacy figures, because, the figure collecting scene has gotten really big. And sometimes they'll be like, oh yeah, remember Inuyasha? We're gonna do new figures, statues for Inuyasha. And I always get excited whenever they do that. And I hope that maybe they'll do that for Ape Escape, because not gonna lie, if they did some figure for her, I think she's the same in all the games, right? It's always her, right? The same girl, but she has like different hair color in each one. Regardless, they do a figure for her, mandatory buy. I would even maybe buy a figure if it was based off like this pro tag or the pro tag from the first game, because I really like these kind of designs. They're very good at having that kind of Japanesey flair to them, mascot-y looking, a little simple on the eyes but striking designs. Those are my favorites. All right, let's proceed. Levels kind of go by quick, but I guess the first game was like that too. I wish that I wish there was more to this level. I think the first game was like that as well, where the levels are pretty compact and boxy, but as you kept playing, they would expand further and further. I guess maybe you could say a lot of 3D platformers are kind of like that. But I really liked this so much, I wish there was more of it. Not that I would want it to be quite open world, I would want it to be kind of... reserved open. What about watching Penny and Stock in Japanese, at least?
You can run at lightning speed with a super hoop. A bit of training in the gadget trainer, and you'll be as fast as the wind.
I am not doing the gadget trainer. I'm going to not read the tutorial and then get mad when I don't know what to do. Yay. Why is it so cute? What if they did like an ape? Have they done any like Ape Escape collections? That would be kind of cool if they did that. Panty and Stock in non-English is a panty and stocking I don't want to watch. Okay, okay.
Here I come.
Oh my. I love sunflowers. I think it's cute. You got the first layer, like the fence of sunflowers, and then the back is just like a mound of a flat texture. Are these lemons or M&Ms? It's like if they did a collection, I would mandatorily buy it, even though they might fuck things up. Oh, what the? Yep, it's Ape Escape, alright. I'm getting smacked in the head. Oh. Oh, right. I have the hula hoop now. I'm gonna get hit. Nope. Okay, so they still have personalized names. Cute. Oh, no! The bane of my existence is these slopes. I always like whenever you can kind of like game the physics in a game and kind of like cheese it. Like, oh, if you jump a certain way, you can just kind of like go over a slope, or like things that like weird Mario Sunshine where you can play with the physics and then you can like break them and suddenly move way faster than you're supposed to. That kind of stuff feels really satisfying to do. No idea if it's intentional. Like, did Mario Sunshine know that? Like for example, if you're on the top of the a slope or whatever. Actually, it doesn't even have to be a slope, but I think usually should be slope. You do a dive and then you jump and then suddenly you're like moving like way too crazy fast. Wait, what about Bayonetta? Oh, hold on. Fair, it's simple for me though. The country of origin is the dub I will select no matter what. I think it just really depends. Like, Bayonetta I would absolutely want to play in English, but I'm pretty sure Bayonetta didn't have any other dub, like, initially. Like, I'm pretty sure. Same with how Resident Evil used to be. There was a time where even if it was a Japanese-made game, the voice dialogue would just straight up be English, and that's it. And more recently did they start having Japanese dubs. At least I remember Bayonetta not having a Japanese dub for the first game or two. But sometimes I'll factor in settings. Like, play this kind of game, I could literally do Japanese or English. It doesn't really matter to me. Both seem fine. But, like, for example, Kuon or Fatal Frame, if I have the choice, it's set in Japan. It's a Japanese horror game. I would rather listen to it in Japanese because it just feels more authentic.
Monkey's wearing blue pants. You can't just simply walk up. You'll have to boost your speed to out.
Oh, right, these are the facts. Oh, what the heck? Whoa. Oh shit, I didn't actually think I would catch him. I think he got stuck on a wall. Okay, so nets never kill enemies like that, but it does seem to stagger them at least. So it's not a waste if your brain dies and you try to do that. Oh, it's like a tomato. That's cute. That is so fucking adorable. I thought like, oh, is he gonna have like a crazy gimmick? And it's like, no, you just do that. This IP has way too much soul. In a good way. Bayo didn't have a Japanese dub until the Wii U version. And... Really? I never heard it. I only knew that it had a Japanese dub with Bayonetta 3. Whoa! Oh, he's stupid. Oh, come on. Wait, I can outsmart. Oh, that must be what happened. This is the monkey that I caught. It wasn't that he got caught on geometry. It was that he's programmed to slip and fall. But I love the art direction here. It doesn't just look like trying to look realistic. It has like a little bit of personality to its geometry and everything. I really love that. Oh. Alright, so we've got these still. You can't go on slopes either, can you? Ha ha ha. Oh, no! Also, I haven't seen, like, if your health gets fucked, I haven't seen where you would replenish that exactly. Also, this, like, collectible that you get... It exceeds past 100. Do you not get, like, an extra life anymore? No, you took up too much time doing that. Oh! Also, I like the dub voices of this game more than I like the dub voices in the first game. They're still, like, aesthetic and everything. Like, there's a little bit of a charm in that they sound a little bit, like, rough in the first game, but I do like these. I feel like these hold up a bit better. Like, stand the test of time more. Oh, that's what was happening. I'm hitting these edges, right? Oh, no, it's that whenever I reignite it, it does this. It just feels like I'm hitting something and then it explodes. I saw a star and I got excited. But then I kind of like, I winded myself. Like I suddenly couldn't breathe anymore. No! Oh, okay. So is there the PAL edition for this game? Would it also be British? Also, I just realized I haven't eaten today. I wasn't able to get the food or the meal that I wanted, so I ended up just saying I don't want to eat. I did get the Java chip, though, which kind of filled my stomach. How do I get over here? Hold on. I guess I'll just keep going. What's this, though?
You can't use your new gadgets until press the select button. Move the cursor over the desired gadget by moving the left analog stick.
These do seem less intrusive. Like, I don't have to actually, like... I don't, like, automatically get prompted with them as much as the first game. Nope. Oh no! No! I wish I could just like jump, and then kind of activate the blue. Oh, I can't. Okay. I can't latch onto that. What's the quickest way to get back to the stairs? Why does this look 60 frames per second? Is it? Oh, I was like, wait, is 60 bad? I'm like, wait, I don't think it is. You realize by not having a steady diet, your body holds on. It's just that I'm not really hungry, I guess. Like, it's a weird mental fog I have. Sometimes I just struggle to eat. Oh, wait. Whoa! I got to this location easier. Oh, are there like 2 of these spots that have this button that you press? Oh, I'm so stupid. Even a child could figure this out. I'm like, oh, it's timed. I have to use the hula hoop. Also, I don't know why, but I just assumed that they were just gonna give me different gadgets, but it's kind of nice that it's the same type of gadgets. Unless they throw in like maybe a few new special ones to make this game unique and stand out.
All done. Yes.
I feel sick instead of hunger. I'm just giving you a heads up as I remember saying you want to drop a little weight. Yeah, I get you. I'm feeling like okay. I'm just kind of chilling. I feel a little bit sleepy. Well, not sleepy, but maybe a little bit hazy. Like not that not that I how do I say it? Not that I want to go to bed, but I feel kind of ooh, boss. Oh yeah, there wasn't many bosses in the game, right?
Did good making it this far.
Am I gonna have a rival?
Ever hear of the Freaky Monkey 5? Well, I'm Blue Monkey. The bosses ordered me to stop you, so I'm afraid that's what I gotta do.
Is this actually a monkey though, or is this a guy pretending to be one?
I'm doing this for all the little monkeys out there.
Oh yeah.
All right. I forgot, since I'm using the bars, I can kind of be up close.
Hey kid, didn't your mama ever teach you not to cross at a red light? Well,
why does this voice sound familiar? Yeah, how have you been platinum? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Wee! Okay, I'm not gonna net this guy. I like how they're doing like slight Dutch angle, so it makes it more exciting. I'm assuming I can't just abuse this.
Not even.
What's the red thing? You gonna sniper that way? They win? Oh. So when you go yellow, okay. It means that the platforms are gonna fall. Okay, that was kind of easy. Oh, what? Hello? Nut! He is just a normal one? He's not like a... Oh, okay. Gonna watch weapons? What is weapons?
Top banana.
Yay! Their anatomy style's so cute. I like whenever like there's cartoony anime styles where they have like the big hands, big feet, very, very adorable.
So that was the friend that Spectre was talking about.
You listen to Spectre? I didn't even register what that guy said. Oh, shit. Sandals? Hey, look at that. Look at that. You always have a nice, pleasant view of those baddies. Whoa. Crazy. Wow. Anyway. Look at the little memory card. How cute. What are these supposed to be? Tubes? You know what? I've never been able to have a shelf like this. Hold on. Wait, where is it? 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 Where? Oh, here. These kind of shelves are cool. I wish I had more space for stuff like that. If I did, I could maybe make room for more stuff if I went like vertical. There's only one spot I would be able to put it though, because my room anatomy is very particular. Oh wait, let's do this. No, I'm bad at Street Fighter. I'm just terrible. I can't even bullshit my way through that. Monkey Fable. We got lore files. A long time ago, there lived a professor who was a diligent inventor. Hi, Ornado. Was a diligent inventor, but despite his talents, had always remained poor. One day, he went out into the forest to collect wood as usual. However, this time, he came across a beautiful fountain right in the middle of the forest. He'd grown hungry on his walk, so decided it would be nice to have his lunch there. To be continued. Oh shit, well now I'm excited about that. Oh shit, I'm able to like get a bunch of stuff. Oh, you have to do it like one at a time. What if I do this? Note from Spectre. Exceeding courtesy becomes rudeness. Killing with kindness. Thank you, Spectre. I guess doing this is like, it's like a mundane little busy work that breaks up the normal gameplay, I guess. And now you chill here, you take in the atmosphere, and you get shit. Soundtrack. Theme tune. Oh, right. I forgot I had to. Oh, they do the Connect 4 style. See, that's personality right there. You have won a game hint. Pipo Saru is the name given to the monkeys wearing the helmets in the original Japanese version. Yo, we got trivia about the Japanese version? So then, in the Japanese version, do they give them trivia about the North American and, like, European versions? Pipo is to mimic the sound of a siren on an emergency vehicle with a flash and light. This ties in with the flash and light and the monkey helmets. That's kind of cute. I didn't expect, like, dev lore kind of stuff. Natalie's research memo. I discovered an amazing fact today. It seems that when turtles shed their skin, it includes their shell as well. Wait, is that like real based on real life? Or just like this video game? You've won... Oh! I discovered an amazing fact today. According to a study, it seems that the smallest mountain in Japan is just 4.5 meters high. Okay, this is actual real trivia. I don't know why they're doing that, but I really appreciate that. It's like such a... This is the kind of stuff that, like... I feel like this is the kind of thing that, like somebody like ProbeCat would highlight. And it's a nitpick to mention. Like, if a new Ape Escape didn't do stuff like this, I can understand somebody having, like, issue with that. It's like, some nitpicks matter. You've won. You've got a Monkey Fable. Oh shit, it's the sequel. The professor finished his luck and was about to bite into his wonderful banana desert when his hand slipped and plop went the banana right into the fountain. Oh, that's why it lets you go over 100, because this is the gotcha currency. It's no longer, if you get 100, you get a life, unless it does do that. Is there even a life system in this? Japanese love gambling, so this probably like cracked to them. Yeah, it's like illegal, right? But they find ways to do it. I like how Kakaguru is like, this is the ultimate dream. What if it's a school based mostly on gambling and less on learning? The professor, however, could not swim, and so he could do nothing but sob miserably by the side of the fountain. All of a sudden, a beautiful water goddess arose from the depths of the water. To be continued. Have to teach your kids good stuff in random game trivia for adults, right? Sports comp. The beginning. I like that it's actually in order. I was a little bit worried that they were going to give me a bunch of different, like, lore files all scrambled out of order, and if I wanted to read things in order, I would have to, like, open the menu and navigate around and kind of, you know what I mean? The beautiful goddess asked the professor, the banana you have lost, was it gold or so? I thought it said lost, wait. You got that on my mind, Machina, now. Was it gold or was it silver? The honest professor told her it was neither, and then the fair goddess handed the professor both a gold and a silver. Oh, that's cool. The penniless professor was, of course, quite overjoyed with his luck. However, someone other than the professor also knew the secret of the fountain, for a little monkey hiding nearby had witnessed the entire scene. We're getting closer to getting all this shit. Within lettuce, there seems to be an ingredient called lactuca sativa that makes you sleepy. What? Lettuce can make you sleepy? I'll have to test that. Today's fortune, you will have a sudden development in your fortune. Your fortune is good today. Really? What good things are gonna happen, though? The day's almost over. Maybe we can pretend it said this week. I love that they do Connect 4! Also, Connect 4 is so fun. And Uno. Castle Frightmare. Oh, wait. No! Fuck. I wanted to save. But the button that I thought would be canceled was just like, okay, proceed. Ooh. 1998 banana. Oh, no, I'm not crazy this time. They have little bananas with wings on the gate. That's so cute. Yo, you know what? Sometimes I look up compilations. I don't want to just listen to Nintendo Halloween music or Nintendo Beach music or this and that. So sometimes I try to look up random compilations that will curate a bunch of different music that fits a certain theme from different games. I will admit, anytime I've ever looked for spooky music compilations, I've never heard this song. I wouldn't mind having this as background music. I don't want to hit these anymore. All they ever do is teach me shit I already know. Oh, whoa. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like the monkeys are less likely to hit me than they were in the first game? Because in the first game I felt... Oh, hi, thank you for the follow. In the first game I felt like I was more likely to just get shot or something. Maybe they're just gonna ease me into it, because I'm sure they're gonna have, like, harder monkeys, but... Okay, probably some switch that I have to hit somewhere else. Oh, okay. Oh! It's a little bit weird. So if you grab onto something, it doesn't seem to necessarily guarantee that you'll pull yourself up. Maybe it's something regarding, like, moving platforms. Yeah, you see that? It's like he has struggle, like, staying on it. Like, he latches on, and then he kind of, like, lets go and then has to re-latch on. Is that, like, a stretch texture? Okay. Was the first game more aesthetic than this one? This is actually my first time playing Ape Escape 2. I've only played Ape Escape 1, but like recently. I never got to grow up with them as a kid. I never saw them in the rental store. Ow! Oh shit. You're a little... Whoa, whoa. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Hey! I thought he was about to put it back on. Oh my goodness. Don't run into that! Whoa! Ow! Okay. I know that I should focus on those enemies, but... I want them up! Oh. Damn it! Fine! Oh my god, I'm gonna die! Dude, get out of here! Where'd he go? Camera's too sensitive. Damn you! Okay, bro, as soon as I said, like, the monkeys are a little bit easy to deal with, I deal with, like, the hardest fight of my life! No! Come back here, yeah! Aw, this is so cute. Yeah, they did. Anytime I act confident, I always eat shit right after. Oh! I wanted to... I was trying to, like, move close, and then I was gonna double jump over. What? Yeah! Can you? I don't think you can. Do I need a different power-up, maybe? Anyone remember a game for PlayStation called Blazing Dragons? I'm not familiar with that. So that's what it was. I'm like, that monkey's like a lot more highlighted than any of these other photos. I get sad that it peaks my mic because like whenever I get to hear my yells more clearly on other people's channels and it's more funny. Oh, that's what happened. You actually have to hit these guys multiple times. Oh, and also the enemies do drop cookies. They just don't redundantly drop cookies all the time when you don't even need them. Oh, These supposed to be M&Ms or lemons. I do like the mic peaks, but it's like you can't even hear the screaming. Oh, that's what you're saying. You're saying that you actually like that you can't hear it anymore. I always thought that makes it a little bit underwhelming. Like, it does save your ears from getting exploded, but it's kind of like, it's like you don't get that satisfaction of getting to actually hear. Am I winning? Yeah, so far. Also, I want to admire the texture work for this. Pretty good. Makes me think of the coffins in Mario 64. Okay, monkey. There you are. Yeah! Hey. Oh, whoa! No! He tricked me! Whoa. I don't think the monkeys tripped. Wait, they don't all trip. Only some of them trip. Because I'm about to say, like, is this game easier than the first game? Because they didn't trip in the first one, I don't think. Hey, Pumpkin, how's Monkey Run Part Deluxe going? It is going wonderfully. I'm having a really good time with this game. Makes me feel silly for delaying it so much, but, like, it's just hard to get me out of my comfort zone of just re-experiencing the same things over and over again. But I'm like, no, I need to play this now. What on earth is this supposed to be? Guess nothing. I just get passionate. Whoa! Let's see how you like that. Huh? Oh, it actually did kind of like a pull out, like it's gonna do an animation. But you can still miss that way. No! What? Come back here. Ow! Fuck! Dang! You dumbass camera! No! Come back! fucking stupid-ass, dumbass stairs. Come back! Bro, I do not want to be in this hallway anymore. He wasn't even anywhere near me. Like, teleported. Oh, here's the beginning of the level. Ah! This is just the shit we had to deal with back in the day. I can't pretend like I'm, like, surprised that the camera is sometimes unhelpful, but it is a little bit annoying when you do have to deal with it. Oh, cute! Evil scientist shit! Take this! Oh, what about that other one? Oh, this is adorable. They're doing, like, evil lab experiments on the banana. What are they gonna do to it? I think are blue bananas real? Or wait, I think blue bananas are real, and I heard that they taste like vanilla, but I heard that blue watermelons are what's fake. Like, that's not real. You wouldn't be very nice if a kid with a giant net was after you. Well, yeah, fair enough. But I'm helping them. Blaze Dragons was a classic comedy click-and-point adventure in the medieval times where dragons are knights. It was thought up by the Monty Python crew. Were they actually, like, involved in the development or something? I need to actually watch more Monty Python. I've never even seen the movie, just a little bit of it. I like there were, like, one skit I actually saw was the Milkman one. Monkey was quite excited to have discovered a fountain that turned one banana into two. Once the professor left, he threw his own banana in the fountain. And sure enough, the beautiful goddess arose from it. The banana you have lost was gold or silver. Aping the professor, he replied with a shake of his head. So he lied. He's like, oh, if I'm selfless and admit that I don't know which one it was, then I'll get the same reward. But he's not gonna get those rewards. Secret photo. I don't know if that's like a hint to do something in a certain space, maybe. Oh. Oh, okay. They'll use up my currency to give me something that I can just get for free in any old level. Enemy photo. Oh, okay. Cute. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. This is Sony, and it has a gotcha thing. And then, Astrobot is also Sony, and also had a gotcha thing. Just mentioning. I'm starting to think that Japan likes gotcha. Call me crazy for that theory. I think I need to eat eggs or I'm going to die, though. Like, legitimately. Let me see if I can get eggs curated for me. Hold on one second. Just responded to a DM. Okay, now I will organize the egg creation. Egg. Please. Dying. With milk. Not eggs in a glass of milk, but eggs fluffed up by milk, just like Grandma used to do. Oh, but she also used to do butter. But I'm not gonna do the butter. I'm gonna be good. But man, that was the shit. I can't believe that, like, as a kid, I would have the eggs made that way. And then for the rest of my adult life, I did not know the magic secret to the fluffy eggs. But turns out all it was butter and milk, and you whip it. Now, who the hell taught me that? And you know what made me finally, like, determined to be like, okay, I need to know what the secret formula is I went to a hotel. And they had, like, the free breakfast downstairs. And they had those fluffy eggs. And that's when I'm like, all right, I'm gonna find out what this shit is once and for all. And we're gonna eat delicious eggs. It was quite good, actually. I think that was the hotel where the receptionist did weed, and she was kind of mean to us, too. Like when we had to like book a second hotel because the first hotel would not be flexible and giving us an extra day, even though it was dead empty and kind of weird. And then we go to the next hotel and she's like, I'm trying to clock out. And I'm like, all right. And that was after we had to like sleep in a car for like 5 hours because we weren't able to book the second hotel sooner. So we had to like sit around in a car. And after that, then we just deal with that mean ass receptionist. But, I mean, how is she supposed to know we're having a bad day? Some people just be bitchy, and that's the way it is. And shit just doesn't line up well. Ooh, factory level.
Let's do it!
I do want to say that I think that so far Ape Escape 1 is winning in the aesthetics department. Not that this is a downgrade. I wouldn't use that word. And not that this is bad. It's just, if we have to compare, I think I just kind of like the vibrancy of the first one more. But I like how this feels more. I think that I deal with more situations with the camera being frustrated in this one, though. Maybe because they're just... Did the first one have as many, like, little narrow spots as this? This is when the camera is a little bit irritating. When you're in, like, a narrow hallway, or you're, like, in a box room where the camera's gonna want to be, like, changing angle all the time. OST is a downgrade? Yeah, maybe. I think, I would need to re-listen to the soundtrack, because I've only played Ape Escape 1 once. And even though it wasn't that long ago that I played it, the soundtrack isn't quite cemented in my brain yet. Sometimes I need to like replay or like re-listen to something to like really like intimately memorize it, right? Like if you ask me to think of music from Mario 64, like I can literally like hear it in my head right now because of how much I played it. Krabby Beach for the win. Is that like a level in this or in the original? Oh, Jesus Christ. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna do it, but another game I'm delaying playing, which it's not the worst thing because I've played it so much, but I would really like to finally get around to playing Sonic Adventure 2 on stream. I was supposed to do that last year, I think, but it just didn't happen. But that game is like perfect look into like the vibes I seek in a game. Hi, Love. I literally awakened Love by mentioning that. But Love, I want to play the game solo, and then I want to replay it with you as a collab. Oh, so is it Mario 64? Oh. Okay, so the way Mario 64 is, I'm sure, as you guys know, is like, you control where you jump from by facing yourself the way that you want to jump. Like, from your back, and then you'll jump. In this, it's a little bit like, let's see if I'm facing this way. What happens if I just press jump? Okay. So you actually have to hold your like, direction in the way you want to go. I think the first Ape Escape was kind of like that, too. The handstand. Why would you do the handstand? I feel like the handstand made things like scary. Although if you're pointing the right way, it still works technically. Oh wow! Whoa! 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 Oh, not that much resistance. Yeah, like okay. So earlier I said that it has kind of a softer, more pastel look, which does have an aesthetic for it. But we're in like a cool factory. And it lacks an intensity, even though it has good texture work technically. The color palette, it is a little bit too pastel. I mean, I wouldn't say that this is like if somebody were to do like a pastel factory, like they would do pinks and purples and shit still. But this is kind of like, it lacks edge. Maybe I should say this is a downgrade compared to the first game. Like, it is cute and aesthetic in its own right, but it lacks a lot of punch because it's going so soft. And I don't know if this is the right IP to do that. Do you think, Praise don't work? Well, yeah. I just mean like, an easy way to say it is that it's soft. Saying the word pastel isn't necessarily accurate in this context, but the color palette is a little bit on the gentle side. And contrast is a little bit on the gentle side too. Shadows are not overly dark. And I think that, yeah, I'm lamenting that it's not more like the first game. But it's still really fun. Like, I like it. Now, let's see what the second game does. Or the third game, out of curiosity. Will it be more like this, or will it, like, bridge the two? Or will it be like neither of the two? I like in classic Sonic, even when you're in a factory, the color palette is tripping balls. Sonic has, like, crazy cool colors. It's like, this, like, box arena was making the camera shit, like, really annoying. I'll also mention, the first Ape Escape wasn't particularly difficult. It got a little bit more difficult on the final level. And even then, it was technically holding its punches by being like, oh, here's the hardest part of the game, where it's a lot of platforming and it's easy to fall off and die, but we're like, oh, well, we give you a life at the literal start of it, so you're not going to lose all your lives at that spot before you get to the boss. But it made you do multiple things back to back without a save in between, which added challenge, but again, it wasn't like really undoable, and we didn't struggle that much with it. We got through it. Like, it was basically the only count of real resistance the game even offered. So it felt hard, but only in the context of the game never being hard prior to that. But in terms of like all games, it was pretty on the easy side. But besides that, game overall is easy, just like how this is so far. So I'm assuming it'll ramp up later. I don't want to read. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, how cute. Oh, it's like a little baby rattle. You know what? I've never seen a baby actually have a rattle like this. That's it? Alright. Oh. I can actually just leave whenever I want. It's a little bit boring, because I move so slow. But I think games like to do shit like this all the time. Have a part where you control some machinery. And you're just strong. Huh? What are you trying to do to me? Okay. One more thing, I guess. I guess it's not worth. Are you pushing? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, whoa! No, you feel like playing Mario 64? The next time I play it, I'm gonna be playing the DS version. That way we get to play as Yoshi. Looked it up. Graphically, it's really similar, so if you're not liking the colors in this game, you may not like it in 3, but the level design looks a lot better. Okay. I'm not too surprised. Because, I mean, I just had a feeling. But I'm going to assume that maybe the texture work at least is better in 3. Not the color palette, but maybe the texture fidelity or detailing might be better. And level design, as you said. So I'm still curious to see how the third one is. The only thing I wish was improved with the DS version was the control. What do you not like about Mario 64 controls? I thought that game controls, like, weirdly well. It's just the camera can be a little bit rough at times when it wants to be evil, which is every now and then. Oh, mech fight. Mario DS controls horribly? Wait, was there ever a time where you had to use the what do you call it? The touchpad? Can you run? Or do I have to slowly maneuver around? Oh, okay. So it's not that... It's not that you... I think I was misunderstanding. I thought you were saying the original Mario 64 controls weren't good and that the DS didn't change it enough. But you're saying that it doesn't, like, feel as good on DS. I think I can agree with that. I got the hang of it eventually, but yeah, definitely not a game I want to play on D-pad. Some games, absolutely, though. Like, I love playing tank control games with D-pad, or side-scroller games, or fighting games with D-pad. Having to hold Y for running. Yeah. Okay, I think I get what you mean. I'll be able to set it up differently though, so maybe I'll be able to control it the way it's played on N64. Have a little rest, okay? Come on, you've been playing games so long. Don't you know that'll cause problems for your back? We here at Game Company want you to take care of your health. Anyway, get indoctrinated into the gotcha virus. New gadget. I feel if they waited until the 3DS for Mario 64, they would have used the circle pad instead. Hey! Whenever I played Mario 64 DS, I played it mostly on the, like, original DS. I don't remember if I ever tried to run it on 3DS. Can you use the analog stick on 3DS for it? Or is it like, nope, you still have to use the D-pad? Your fortune is fair today. Don't stand up. Hey! I already got a fortune that said that I had a good fortune today. And now you're saying that it's fair? You can't give me multiple fortunes in one day. It's stuck to D-pad. That is so unfortunate. Actually, you know what? Okay, so... Mario 64 on the DS. Has that gotten any official ports? Like, if you want to play, and you do play a Mario 64 on, like, the stupid digital services, like on Switch, or Switch 2, or whatever, I'm assuming that it's going to be the original version. But do they offer a way to play the DS version? Which is unfortunate, because the DS version did have lots of extra content. So is Nintendo supporting that too, or are they only supporting the original? I guess a lot of games are like, oh, you want to play a game? You're going to have to buy the hardware that it was on. That's your only way. Or, you know, other ways. The DS version was on the Wii U? Really? Okay. I think both should be supported, but then it's reliant on Game Company. If you're a game company CEO, your brain goes, why would we bother supporting both? We should just pick one. And thus, one of the two is going to lose preservation. Although, what would you rather not have official preservation efforts? The original Mario 64 or the DS version? I suppose if we have to choose between the two, I suppose I would want the original version to be supported. Because it's the original, you know? Oh, I didn't get my eggs. I think I'm gonna die. The Wii U had a few alternative versions of the game, like Super Mario 3 on both NES and Game Boy. That's cool then. I like whenever corpos will actually make that effort. But I feel like it's not going to be a consistent thing. Depends on the corpo, depends on what era, etc. Oh, this is cute. Is there a manga for this series? They're actually letting us read a comic. That's adorable. The Decompile has been getting mod support to allow people to play as other characters. That's kind of cool. The Switch has Super Mario Bros. 3 for NES, SNES, and Game Boy Advance. Okay. Okay. But it's a subscription. So I don't like that. Let me buy it. Bingo, you've won some concept art. Ooh, I love concept art. Oh god, this design. This is like... It's cute, but the hair is like a little bit basic. He doesn't look like a 90s platformer character. He just looks like a little boy who's balding. Bingo. Secret photo. Aw, how cute. You know what? Wait, did I already, like, lament wanting an art book for this game? Yo, she's telling me that I'm poor. Leave me alone about that, okay? Sorry, I've been trained to gotcha since childhood. It's all I know how to do. Not Misty. I love alternative versions of games, and I'm glad it's getting more in common to include multiple versions, like how the upcoming Mortal Kombat collection has arcade, SNES, Genesis, Game Gear, and Game Boy versions. Game Gear, huh? I remember on the PlayStation 3, there was a Mortal Kombat collection that was, I think, just the first 3 games. I tried to play it, but it's really slow. You move like you're underwater, and I didn't enjoy how it felt, so I didn't really play much of it. But I'm assuming that this new Mortal Kombat collection is, like, superior, that it just has more stuff to it. So it was it agreed that it wasn't a good, like, collection / remaster? Because I felt a little bit guilty, because I'm like, oh wow, I really like Mortal Kombat 9. I want to play the original 3. Oh, I actually really don't like how this feels. I don't want to play this. Like, so I kind of dropped it. Legacy Collection is supposed to be what the arcade collection was supposed to give us. Okay, so it was like a bare bones collection. Was it at least technically faithful? Like, I guess having a collection of the original 3 games, even if you don't add a ton of bells and whistles, is like something better than nothing, right? Yes and no? Okay, what did they fuck up? Casino City. Control, as you mentioned, felt jank at times. Is that how it was originally in the original game, though?
Nothing will be out of range with a slingback shooter. Become a sharpshooter with a bit of practice in the trainer. Do you want to go to the gadget trainer now?
No. Also, I'm responding to a DM. Trying to do some brainstorming thinky. No, it's worse. So basically, it felt worse than the original Mortal Kombat? Okay, that's not good. Like, your port shouldn't feel worse than the original game. That's like, that's ridiculous. Am I getting the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake? Probably not. I mean, I'm not so close-minded that I'm not interested in trying it, but I do want to play the original Metal Gear Solid 3 before even purchasing it. I feel like if I purchase the remake, I might end up being tempted to play it, like, soon, especially if there's, like, any hype, like, vocal hype for it. So, for, like, self-discipline reasons, I think I'll just, like, stick with, the original, because technically, I have it. Did they ever do an HD collection for the Metal Gear series on PS4? Although, if it's on Steam, I can still get it. Because ideally, I would like to not boot up my PS3 and stream from it if I can help it. PS4, yes. PS3, I hate dealing with it. Also, hi, Lobotomy. I'm finally playing Ape Escape 2. It is so cute, but I like the visuals of the first game more. There should be an HD collection on stream. Okay, if that's the case, it won't be too hard for me to be able to stream it then. I'm helping cook up VTuber plans, and I'm trying to think of somebody to add. The song is nice. Somebody said that they think that the soundtrack is a little bit of a downgrade compared to the first. I don't remember the first soundtrack very well, but I would say that it might be like a fair comparison. Original Stoltz up, yeah, and it was remastered on PS5. Wait, is there a PS5 Metal Gear Solid HD collection? Because if there is, I would maybe be interested in trying that. But also, Lobotomy, I think I'm... Wait, I saw something about you're replaying American McGee's Alice, or is it that you never finished it and you went back to it? My point is why have you not played Resident Evil 4? And whenever you do play Resident Evil 4, you will, like, tag me and let me know that you're going to so I can be there, right? I'll quit my job so I can be there. If my job's like, sorry, you can't get off at this time. I'm just joking. We all know that you stream at 5 a.m. in the morning whenever work is closed. You never finished. Okay, that's fine then. Because I was gonna be seething like, how dare you replay American McGee's Alice and not the greatness of Resident Evil 4. Oh, I did see that you went back to Dead Space. How did that go actually? Bunny playing Resident Evil 4. I'm determined. I'm going to be a stalker and a harasser. See, it's like that thing where you get stuck on a boss and you keep slipping up even more and more because you're getting more stressed and frustrated. Then you take a break, then you revisit it, and then you kind of just like get it. Never forgive EA for removing Alice 1 from Madness Returns. When did they do that? Because weirdly, when I played American McGee's Alice and Alice Madness Returns, I played it digitally on the PS3. Like the PS3 came with both. I would want Lobotomy to play the original Resident Evil 4. Like, I would never, for the most part, I would never, like, volunteer anybody to play the remake first. And if somebody did decide to play the remake first, I wouldn't be as excited, you know? They were bundled together. It should be criminal that they removed it after the fact. EA just doesn't seem to care about the Alice IP in general, and it's sad because it's like that was what— oh, I didn't mean to hit this. That's what ended up breaking American McGee. It's just he's like, alright, I just give up. I don't even want to game dev anymore. I want to escape this place. Yeah. It's like American McGee even, like, he did a pitch for a new Alice thing, and EA was like, nah. It's like, there's an audience for it. It's just, it's not fair. There's people who would be happy to play it, and we're just, nope, it's just gone. Like, how is that fair? Didn't his get a reject? Yeah, that's what I said earlier, is that, like, he just got so crushed that he's just done with dealing with it. Like, and he can't do anything with his own IP because he doesn't own it. So he quit, and now he's just solely focused on Dreadful plushies, I think it's called. I have a 360 version of Madness Returns, and it has the original, even on the Series X. When the hell did we even get a last, like, PC or Sony port of, like, Alice stuff? I don't even, besides the PS3 era, like, I don't think they've done much effort to support the original American McGee. Maybe just Madness Returns. It's hilarious how they half-assed it. They removed all the DLC from the store, but the DLC is already in the game files by default. All you have to do is browse the files and change the DLC flags from false to true, and you have the DLC. Wait a second. Wait, DLC for what? Madness Returns? What's the DLC? Like, are there more stages? Because I remember one thing about American McGee's Alice that felt a little bit awkward is it just felt like it suddenly ended. Oh, the costumes. Oh, that. Yeah. I was able to have all those. I don't know if I got all of them, though, if there were even more. Oh, Alice 1. Was it really a remaster, though? So wait, there were costumes in the original Alice. I thought there was only the default. I want to stream Madness Returns, but I hate how you can't tap out of it quickly. It makes it stressful to stream. Why? Is it because... Wait, what would you be playing it on? Is it because it's one of those older PC games where if you try to Alt-Tab out of it and go do something on OBS, it'll, like, suddenly break the game, or it'll start, like, doing weird shit like resizing your computer resolution and your OBS, and then suddenly everything's all zoomed in? I hate that. It has discouraged me from playing / streaming a lot of older games, but I've gotten a little bit better at seeking out methods to alleviate that. I forgot what it was that I played, but there's like sites like, I think PC Gamer Wiki or something like that, where you go there and it gives you the instructions on how to do like proper full screen, etc, etc. It's just annoying because there's no one button fix that just automatically makes it to where all of these games will work by default. It's like, no, you have to go in the individual files for each game, and you have to drag a thing, and then you gotta change the thing, and it's just like, ugh. I'm a console baby, so I grew up with everything being done for me, but with PC gaming, the rewards are quite plentiful, but you have to actually work for it. You have to have a certain IQ to be a PC gamer. Need more mods. I do so much mod stuff, so I feel like I need access to chat constantly. God. But luckily, we are surrounded by PC gamers that can help withering old ladies like us figure out shit. I remember there's a time I never wanted to emulate, because I'm like, oh my god, it's hard and scary, and it's not. You just gotta ask somebody smart to do it all for you.
Hang on a minute.
I'm still poor! Alright, let me save. We're going in. Wait, no! Oh, no, lobotomy. I actually didn't want to harass you about Resident Evil 4 as my primary harassment. I wanted to harass you about when we're gonna play Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh, okay. We gotta. We'll figure it. How about next week? Can I harass you live on stream? How about next week? Oh, that's what happened. It was because I accidentally went into a gadget tutorial level. RE4 harassment comes naturally. I have become a more militant, radical Resident Evil 4 fan over time. Like, my journey with Resident Evil 4 is, this is different than other Resident Evils. I don't think I want to play it. Alright, I'll play it. Oh my god, this is like one of the greatest games I've ever played. Fuck this game, it's ruined Resident Evil. Huh. Okay, never mind. This is like one of the greatest games of all time. And I think that's where I'm gonna remain for the rest of my life. Especially now that we have a war. The war against the Zoomies, who say that the new Resident Evil 4 is good, and say that Resident Evil 4 needed the remake. I have to pick a side, a battle. I'm picking up my sword. Also, hi, Blinded. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? What were you up to? What were you streaming? What were you playing? We're playing Ape Escape 2 with these bizarro CGI anime models that don't hold up really well.
Why, I've got it. Pippochi will come home to the
To be fair, that's Pumpkin in general. If you're not playing classic Resident Evil, she's always asking why you... That is true.
The professor's right.
But I'll make a exception for Resident Evil 4. Also, I'm starving to death. I think I'm about to die. Adorable. Klonoa, I bought a Klonoa game on PS3, I think, digitally. It was kind of cute. It was like that sort of half CGI, or wait, that's half 3D. I don't know what I'm saying, CGI. Half 3D, half, sprite. Kind of like Yoshi's Story? I think it is like Yoshi's Story. Yoshi's Story was like... Because Kirby 64 was like 3D models, and then wait, no, it was all 3D. But Yoshi's Story is like sprite art of a 3D model. I thought that game was cute. I really like the design of Klonoa or whatever. But it's got floppy ears and it's kind of rabbit coated. Also, what were those papers that kind of came out? Oh. I didn't realize that was evil. Woo! Okay, so, oh, I just saw. One cookie is like 2 health. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the ammo. I forgot. I have the new gadget. Oh my god, wait, they give you more. Okay, so is this more than there used to be? So there should be a flying thing. I can't think of what the others were. Newer Collection is a remake of the first game based on the Wii U and the Klonoa 2. Wait, how remake are we talking? Are we talking like real remake or are we talking remaster? And if we are talking remaster, how much of a remaster? Actual remake. Did I know about this? It's a remaster of the Wii remake. Ah, okay, okay. The remaster of the remaster of the remake of the remaster of the remake. It's like, it gets confusing to discuss. Like, people really get confused. Like, whenever I'm talking about the remaster of the remake of Resident Evil 1. Because they're technically separate.
Watch out for the
technically.
monkeys. Don't lose your head when as you're dodging the see that? Well, that's your chance to.
Well, the problem is I know what remake and remaster is, but like the definition sometimes changes depending on who you ask. Or sometimes there's some games that are in the gray zone where people can't really decide if something's actually a remake or a remaster because it depends on how much work was done in the remaster. Oh, okay. I'm so bad about keeping up. But sometimes there's some games where I don't even know for sure. Like one example that really confuses me is like Resident Evil Deadly Silence, where apparently that game was remade from the ground up technically on a new engine, but it still looks and mostly feels exactly like the original Resident Evil 1. So do we call that a remake or do we call that a remaster? Oh, I'm so hungry. I think I'm gonna die. Is that why I'm running out of steam? Because I'm starving to death and I'm gonna die? Technically a remake, but I want to call it a port because it still feels like the same as game. Meanwhile, there's like actual remasters that have more work put into its like texture redoing and whatever than that game. It's a spectrum. Whoa! This camera's not kind to me! What? They cheat. They're like, we're not gonna let you just like spin your way into getting whatever you want. Like there's like a small opening for them to still get you. Which, I mean, I guess I commend it. Anything to make the game, like, a little bit more challenging so it's not only brainless. Oh! Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. How do you shoot? Wait. Oh, right. Remember when I said, I don't want to read tutorials? Yeah, we're gonna pay for that now. No, you're supposed to be able to do it even when you're not, like, aiming. Okay, fuck. What the? Why do I got a fetal position? So it's like if you hold L3 and R3, fetal position. I just can't take it anymore. I can't do it anymore. Or I'm a little sneaky. It's like Oh, you can move the camera with the D-pad. Like freely. I thought it was only like the button to kind of make yourself do that. But you actually do have free control. However, it's not overly helpful if you're in a small box and the camera is automatically like fighting against you. Oh, no backseat now. Well, actually, if it's just the controls, yeah. Please feel free to let me know. Unless you want to punish me for not reading. Wait.
In addition to standard slingback, you can often win these pellets.
Oh, wait. R3. Wait, I don't want to read that. R3. Okay. That's what it was. I remember now how you're supposed to hold the button back like a slingshot. You do that in the first game. See, I'm smart. Well, kind of. Alright, looks like it's a projectile. Now, did that miss because, like, it was too far away? Or did it miss because, like, it moved out of the way? Oh, the beetle thing? Oh, I assume that it's just to, like, look innocent. Like, oh, I'm not sneaking up on you. They don't put sparkly over-the-top casino levels in games anymore. You would think they would, given the kids love gambling so much now. Uh-oh. Wait. We want to be on the infinite ammo. There's a button somewhere. Wait. Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, fall down, and then I land on this, and then it does something. Wait. So if I'm facing this way... So if my character's facing this way, yet when I hold the aim button... Oh, wait. It kind of, like, moves me to the right a little bit every time. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Finally been able to catch your stream and knew how to come when I saw you playing this. Hi! Do I normally not stream at optimal times for you? I'm streaming a little bit later than usual. At least for my mainline schedule shit. Because I was supposed to stream at 6, but I suddenly, like, caught... the illness. Can I actually do this? Oh, I can. Okay. Because you know, sometimes when it comes to like cages and shit, it'll act like invisible walls. Yes. God, can I like mod this to just saturate the colors? Like, I'm more fucking saturated than anything. Is that the intent? Like, they want me to stand out? But, like, look at me, and look at the world I'm in. I'm in this, like, dreary kind of, like, dark pastel land. Whoa. Hey! Oh, shit! Give me some health, game. Where's my infinite health bucket? Like in the last one. Oh my god. Haha, I'm on a higher plane, so you can't shoot me. Alright, I'm actually not dead yet. That's kind of crazy. Helvish? Hailvish. Oh, that's what it does. Wait, times? Wait. Am I deactivating it? The rate that you move is just, like, unusual for me. Mario would have you moving slow. Actually, it depends. Okay, I got nervous. I thought he was guaranteed to shoot me, but he does shoot a projectile, too. So, you know how that goes. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, I know what to do. Wait, why was that challenging at all? In the slightest. Been busy with coursework lately, and when I'm able to stream, hobby, no schedule, and raid, just never. Sorry. Oh, okay, fair. What coursework are you doing? College shit? What is this? The cheese bird? There's like, we got a tomato one, or maybe it's a lemon one. Lemon bird. Cybersecurity. Oh shit. That's gonna be like a crazy field, huh, to like get into. Hi, villain. Now we're like on our way to the cyberpunk like future. I mean, we're kind of living it now, aren't we? But like, I guess good to get in the tech field, huh? Hope it's been going smoothly. I feel bad, like, I don't mean to be this way, but I really am the kind of person that IT workers dread to work with. I'm a little bit above the grandmas, but I have a special kind of brain disorder that causes me to just overlook things and be really stupid. But sometimes it's based on assumptions. Not that I don't know to turn things on and back off. It's just I assume that maybe that won't work. Because it's too obvious. You know? Oh! Ow! No! Let this be the last monkey. Yes! How many do I need? 2 more? Wait, yeah, okay. Wait. Okay. I don't like these breathe fire. Oh my god. Oh! Hey! You fell, and then I should have put you in a double fall down state. Yes! I have ADHD, and sometimes I miss obvious things or some instructions. I'm kind of like that too. Or, I have the mental barrier. I don't know if it's an ADHD thing, but I have the mental barrier where if it's like, oh, here's a bunch of instructions, my brain doesn't want to, like, read. My brain's like, I don't want to. Please don't make me. Because it causes, like, physical pain. Like, have you guys, for anybody here who isn't ADHD, which I really doubt. I feel like everybody is ADHD at this point, but have you ever, like, felt, like, physical pain doing something that you don't want to do? And it's like, it makes no sense. Like, why are you suffering so much? It's just, you just have to, like, pick up the laundry. It's literal physical agony and discomfort. That's how bad it actually is. I like the one meme where it was like, I don't know if it was depressed people or ADHD people, but it's the one where, like, the chick is like, you guys can't do anything. Because somebody was, like, talking about ADHD struggles. And it's like, yeah, life is kind of hard. I know it sounds stupid, but we do be suffering. From having to do laundry, don't you understand that it physically pains us? And to a normal person, like, they're probably like, what are you fucking talking about? It takes, like, 1 minute. Yeah, but it's too hard. Where is anything? Let me out of this evil fucking stage so I can get my damn save. Be safe. Should I just leave? I feel like there's something that I'm missing in here. Went through a lot of pain my last couple years of college. I was just ready to be done with it, so I put off homework until 4 a.m. and then stay up till... Yeah, I did stuff like that. Not for, like, college, but, like, just high school. Literally just do the essay during lunch break. Alright, write 5 paragraphs. Okay. And then I write it in 30 minutes and I still kind of pass. What? So these spawn... Oh! Damn, this game is way more stingy on the health. I haven't been conditioned. Wait, did I get a cookie? Hey, now I'm feeling better. Now I'm not as scared, but... I don't know if I actually broke all of these machines before or not. Whoa! So, if I can get a monkey out here, this level can be done and over with. Oh, hi, Barisona! Thank you for the raid! What were you playing? We're doing a little bit of Ape Escape, too. Yes! 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 Oh, ow! Ow! That's okay. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So it restores me 1.5? Or 1/2? Oh, thank you for the sub, Persona. Ow! God damn it! I hate how much the bumper button pinches my fucking thigh. I need to stop resting it, but it's like it just feels nice to do so. Oh wow, it's been 23 months. We've known each other for so long, haven't we? But thank you so much. You have to rest, I totally get you. And know how it be. But like, I feel, it sucks, but I feel like a lot of the time after I raid, it's like I'm already like kind of beat and then I have to disappear. But sometimes I'm able to lurk. Jeez, I don't know. Is this like the one map so far where I just cannot progress until I get every one? Wait a second. We got mechanics. If it'll actually help me. My theory might still be accurate, but wait. It's just telling me to go this way, right? He's doing some arcade. Oh my god! This is a new spot. He's doing some arcade runs on the first rival schools. What is that? It's rival schools. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. No, no, no! No, 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 no. Fuck! Gadgets. This goes here. Okay. Start. Is that gonna hit me? Okay. What if I get close? It does. Why not protect Project Justice? What's that? Oh. When I collect one of them, it's all over. Even though I have one clearly for the picking right there. It's a 2 versus 2 3D fighter. You'd like the art for some of the characters. Okay, 2D or 2v2. Let's see.
That's the spirit.
It's crazy how many fighting games there actually is, but a lot of them go like forgotten and everything. Rival schools. Yeah. I recognize this artist. But I mean, Capcom has like in-house artists, right?
Across the world than I'd expected.
I don't think I've seen these designs. Wait, I might have seen this. I might have seen one of these girls, and they got this like crazy-looking dude that's like kind of my type, if I'm being real. Like, hold on, I'll show you. This right here, this like crazy blondie, totally my type. Well, sort of. Almost. Yes? Yeah. I might have seen this girl, maybe. Very hot. And also Glasses Girl. And then this girl, this middle girl, maybe I've seen it before. I like this Glasses guy with like the orange hair. Very good designs. Like literally fighting games, like have so many good character designs. It's crazy. But if we're gonna be playing a fighting game, we're gonna be playing, what is it? Rumble Roses? God, I can't wait. Alright, let's do our gotcha. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna take forever. We have like 200 of this. And what? Every 10 lemons or whatever the hell this is, you get a new gotcha. I don't got the patience for it. Bingo. You have a secret photo? Aw, how cute. But let me save. But I might call it here. Why don't I'll finish the gotcha and like chat with you guys a little bit more, but no, I think my social battery is like draining really fast. Let's just do gotcha. Fine. You guys like that shit, right? You guys are all into the gotcha. It's not like an anime PNG or some character in a Honkai Star Rail, whatever. But ooh, what's this gonna? Ooh, it's like you get the sensation, right? Oh, I got my eggs are here. Hold on 1 second. Did I? I don't think I did do the BRB. My cat. She's now trapped with me. Go don't play gacha games just like the character designs. Fair enough. It's always kind of interesting seeing like which characters kind of explode in popularity. One girl I do like a lot. She's from hold on. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this gacha thing because now I'm eating. Blah 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 blah. Fortune good again, huh? Okay. Let's save so I can make sure I got everything here. Right in, okay. We're gonna crash this and then we're gonna go to my yeah, I'm sure. Do you want to close it? Yeah, I do. We're gonna go to my bedroom. I'll try to wrap it up before, like, you just hear so much munching sounds from me, but what is the game that has, like, the girl, and she's got such an odd color combination, and I love it. She's a thicker kind of girl. Like, she's kind of skinny, but she has a little bit of pudge to her. She has short, like, light blonde hair, and then her under hair color is, like, neon yellow. Who is that, and what is she from? It's the same game that has the girl... Yeah, Nikkei, that's it. Her name is... Eleg? Oh, look. The ass game. And where they had Chainsaw Man in it. And of all the, that's a gacha, right? Of all the gacha that isn't Blue Archive designs. I shouldn't forget Blue Archive designs. I kind of like those. But of all the ones that I see typically posted, I like her, that E-leg, the most. I don't think a lot of the people that I follow post Blue Archive characters. It's mostly that game, Nikkei. If she ever got a figure, I'd maybe get it. Oh, that's right. She had this swimsuit costume recently, and there's two versions. One is a more censored version, and one is like translucent raincoat latex material, and it's awesome. I actually like the censored version too. I like both because fashion is fashion, and obviously most of us don't like censorship, but I like fashion, and sometimes even if somebody's covered up more, I'm okay with that. Cause typically I actually like when the body is more covered. I find it to be more attractive. Whenever you go out of your way to show as much skin as possible, I don't always prefer that. It's actually my least preference typically, but I still like it. Hi, Emre. I'm doing good. Uh-oh. I'm eating this meat, but you ever have meat after it's been cooked and then it becomes room temperature, where it's kind of like it's cold? It's like that now, and it's a little bit unfulfilling. Like, imagine eating something good, but it's also not good, and then you start crying. Yummy. I thought the egg was good. The egg was very good. It was warm. I think if I have to choose, I would rather have the eggs be hot and the meat coldish than the reverse. Cause, well, I suppose you actually can eat eggs cold, huh? Like deviled eggs and stuff. But that's cold. Room temperature eggs, not good. Also, how do you make deviled eggs? There's something in deviled eggs I don't like, but paprika I like. But there's this like kind of sour cream that people put, and I don't like it. Oh my god. I hate eating with braces, man. Like, there are certain spots in the braces where food will get stuck for a bit, and it's so annoying and miserable. Ugh. And then I want to use my water pick really quickly. So typically after I eat, I go And I start, like, cleaning my teeth really quickly. Because it's not right. I'm not supposed to have food there. Devils may egg. I like hard-boiled eggs the most because you get the white and the yellow. Although I guess you can have the white in other types of eggs too, but it's like kind of firm, like a thick gelatin. And the white part is like rubbery and soft. I like the way it breaks apart. And then inside of it, well, depending on who made it, it's kind of like drier. So you have that texture variety. For the longest time, either me or my mom would make eggs. And it would always be like too dry. So I thought that was normal. But actually the yellow part in the middle of a boiled egg is actually supposed to have a bit of moisture to it. But eggs are crazy, like. We come up with so many creative ways to use the same ingredients. Like eggnog. Wow. I'm going to be making eggnog this December. Abigail Croc taught me. But it's one of the only forms of discipline I have in my life thus far. If I just make eggnog whenever I fucking want to, I will get sick of it quickly. It's a strong flavor. And hell, the second year I made it wasn't as radical as the first. Because once you've had a certain type of food that is either new or scarce to you, once you feel like you've had it multiple times, it just becomes like, oh, yeah, that's a normal part of my palate. It doesn't feel like a crazy delicacy anymore. But now, I want to make the eggnog in December. Only. And I haven't ruined that yet. And it's going to stay that way. Because it's good. But I have anything else to talk about? Kind of. Almost done eating. Okay. So, this is my favorite Synth outfit that could be debuting this year. And he's very cute and probably debuted it Saturday. I can't. Alright, I made plans. Oops. Right. Okay. So, if I ever make plans with you, and then I make new plans or forget, it's not because I hate you. It's because I'm dumb. See, I almost override my own plans. Anyway. Friday, maybe. Maybe. Right? Maybe. And then, at the end of the month, August 30th, my 3rd year anniversary as a YouTuber. Yeah. So, there you go. That's my Discord. If you feel like joining my Discord community, I will not spam at everyone, by the way. Somebody said that I don't do it enough, that I don't use the at everyone. I thought you're not supposed to ever do that. Although I guess it depends on what the Discord is. If people join the Discord, I assume that they're there for me, but I don't want to be, like, annoying. But please consider joining the Discord. You can be notified whenever I go live, or whenever we're gonna do a game night or a movie night. There is a slight chance, since I'm getting off now and I'm not streaming too late, we might play some Bad Company 2 tonight. So if you guys want to play with us, we'll help you set up and everything so you can play. And you can also be notified for the movie night, which we're doing this weekend. Remember, this weekend, we're doing a movie night and a game night. Killing Floor 1 for the game night. And you can find that stuff in the announcements channel, like which days or which thing. And then here is my Twitter, where I post all my schedule stuff. And then, here's my Moe page for Sailor Synth, if you want to keep up with her stuff. That's 3 links. Wait. Oh, one more. My website, which has all my external stuff, if you want to check out my lore, my references, whatever you care about. Or if you just want to see the website that I edited and created, and it's all aesthetic and makes me very happy. And thank you for posting that. And that's my Uwa Market if you want to buy any of my merch. So let's go. Oh, I will be back tomorrow. So I'm gonna do double stream actually. So I haven't announced it yet because I have it scheduled to post sometime tomorrow, but I might as well show you guys now. A special benefit for the people who come. But we have a big collab that I'm going to be hosting, but other people will be streaming their perspective as well. So we're going to be doing a big Viscera cleanup collab on my channel tomorrow at, I believe, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Mame's going to be streaming her perspective. Regarding the others, I do not remember which ones will be streaming their perspective. Omo probably will be, but the post will go up later tomorrow. I'll also be playing more Ape Escape tomorrow as well at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So it'll be that game, and then segue into Viscera Cleanup. Now, there's a chance that I might have Ape Escape 2 be short tomorrow. That way I have like an hour intermission between the two, because it'll be a little bit awkward to segue into the collab and then have to do all the tech support suddenly and while being live technically. I don't want to do that. So expect a short solo stream tomorrow. And that's that. So maybe a good thing that I'll be doing a short stream today, because tomorrow is going to be super social. Now, let's go ahead and see who we are able to raid. Oh, let me link my website for the other place too. And also, thank you guys for coming so much and hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying my time with Ape Escape 2, even though I do have some critiques of it, which I did not expect. I did not expect to have any passionate opinions on the IP this soon, but here we are. Okay, so, oh my god. There's a lot of good people on. Wait a second, I did say that... Okay, so the last, like, 5,000 streams, I've said I wanted to raid Misha, but then something would always happen to where I have to raid somebody else. But this time, we're not gonna do it. But hold on, let's see what Haunt's doing. I'm not raiding Haunt, but I just want to see what he's doing. I don't know what this game is. Anyway, we're raiding Misha, who's playing Arx Fatalist. That might be a game that she's tweeted about. Said it was really good, I think. Okay, so everybody say hi to Misha, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a good night. Or, hey, join my Discord and play Bad Company 2 with us, please. It'll be tonight. We're gonna play Bad Company 2 because Space Marine finally has it now. So it'll be cool, and I'll be your medic, and I'll heal you, and I'll take care of you, and help